is. I really don't feel like it's much easier to tune up an encounter for 5 people than it is to tune one down for 3 people. So I'd rather have to worry about that problem sometimes than the inverse. So yeah, but yeah, I got
Two
the
and a
bear spot voted.
half, actually.
2.5. Well, I can't take it as a person. This isn't the 3/5 compromise.
Listen, I spend more time on the floor than I do stabbing people. I'm just saying.
Fair. What's going on? Why is my mouse not responding?
Uh-oh.
I think I just unplugged it. Where the fuck is my mouse plugged in? There we go. Yep. Close that. Close this. Pull up my notes. Oh, unlock the dice tower. My bear's just spamming fucking. He's laying on hands in himself in his room.
Yeah, just testing. I think I can. I think I can. I can just cast it from my hotbar.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you just have the action keyed to it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
just need to
neat.
make sure you still have somebody. Yeah, you can literally key your actions to your hotbar, so it's good for stuff like that. Just just want to make sure you're still targeting somebody with it.
I just found out you can use Shift, Alt, and Control as well. Like it brings up a different
mhm.
hotbar.
Yeah. There's all sorts of different. Yeah, honestly, that's my biggest, like, not my biggest, but that's like Fantasy Grounds has so many neat little things buried in it that are just literally not there unless you want to troll the forums for the updates for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
That's literally what you have to do for some of these. Like there was like something I was doing some automation a couple weeks ago, and I was like, God, there's got to be a better way. And then I found some post from like 2012 that somebody was like, Yeah, you do it like this, and I was just like, Oh, cool. I mean, luckily, as opposed to had an answer. It wasn't some fucking random GitHub with no fucking direction on it. Excuse me. But yeah. I'm here. You guys are here. Let's play some old Pathfinder Second Edition. So, fucking bunch of things happened last week. I mean, not in a time scale thing, but you guys did a number of things. You went and met up with your fish folk friend, the Lokatha, with Ramona and a couple others from town. Um, you had first of all given ticket roofied Trendon, and you guys then went and met with the Lokatha. Some deals were struck. Seems like trading relations are going to be opening up soon. Just to remind you guys, they haven't basically once either you make another trading partner or you deal with their problem with the Sagan, you can then go ahead and the settlement will level up to a 4th level settlement, which is awesome because that means you can buy 4th level permanent items, which include striking runes. It's not like you guys don't have those now, but say you want to get another one or something like that, which right now you'd have to order out for, and a lot of other really cool things, along with level 8 consumables, which are great. You also then, after that excursion, came back to town. You made some plans with Anya for on the morning of the 20th, which it currently is. Let's go ahead and just boop, 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 boop. Look at that. Boop. Boop. Moon Day, 20th of Sarenrae. And you then it's a whole bunch of shit. But basically, the biggest thing was Operation Sneaky Rat or Double Dare, whatever the hell it was called, where you went in and investigated the house of the bounty hunters who were in town. Um, this was pulled off in a twofold manner by Gary and Robert running interference back at the Longhouse, the bar in town, where the two Roy DePop and Clay Reynolds were hanging out, while Trendon and Ticket went and investigated said house. Trendon was luckily able to dispel the alarm spell that was on the house. You're able to sneak in through a window. You found a number of interesting items. The strangest one by far, though, was what appeared to be a contract, a bounty on both Ticket and Robert, along with the fact that was written in a bastardized form of Sylvan. Robert learned that from Clay Reynolds and Roy DePop that Ticket, in fact, was a wanted criminal. Ticket and Trendon left the house just in the nick of time, but unfortunately, Trendon was caught by Clay and Clay Reynolds and Roy DePop, but used a well-timed invisibility spell to get the hell away. A conversation was had between Ticket and Robert, where Ticket, laid out what he wanted to lay out. I'm not sure exactly still how Robert's feeling about it or what he's thinking, but those are kind of the meat and potatoes. Next day, Robert is out on his run, sees a couple of ships out on the horizon. And I say a couple, it's actually like one, two, there's like 10. And they're fairly far out there. It doesn't look like they're necessarily making like a beeline for the island. But yeah, like 10 large ships, black sails out on the horizon. And that's just, we're going to kind of pick up immediately with Robert, you see this. What's going on at the old homestead, though? Like, what are Ticket and Trendon doing at the moment?
Trendon is preparing, some, I guess, illusion spells because he knows those bounty hunters are going to come looking for him. So he's going to prepare some traps and stuff to spring on those guys when they show up.
Okay, I like it. What about Ticket? What do you think Ticket's doing the morning after?
He is going to observe the bandit's house from afar and just kind of see if there's anything suspicious or anything that might take it off that there's something going on that might be negative towards them. Just kind of doing a stakeout session, I guess.
Okay, and are you doing that from the house, or are you doing that like
No, he's out
from
walking
like in
around.
town? Okay.
Yeah. I can roll whatever I need to roll in order to try to be inconspicuous about it if I need to.
Yeah. I'm not. Oh, Jesus, I'm not too worried about it right this second. So that's okay. That's fine. So what? So imagine that's all maybe a little bit after the fact. When you go and cut back to Robert. Robert, you see this. What are you doing? And right now, you said you're going for your morning run. The town is getting going. There's the fishermen seem to be starting to head out. And actually you see somebody who I don't think you guys have had a ton of interactions with, at least not, that we've played out. But one of the two cartographers with the original, well, not original, but your guys' expedition, Lyra Heatherly, this half-elven woman is what she looks like. She is currently, like, you see she's got like she's like heading out, like not really paying attention to the horizon. She's got like a whole bunch of like long sticks that appear like they've been like marked every foot or so, it looks like, unit of measurement, along with like a big bundle of like fishing line and a whole bunch of weights as well. And she's like got this all in like a canoe that she's kind of like struggling to drag towards the water's edge.
I am going to be like running out of breath, and I'm going to be like saying this as I kind of run past her. But I'm like, Lyra, go get Antona Sedgwick and raise the alarm. It never stops, does it? And I kind of raise my arms, and I keep running. I'm going to my armor. I don't want to be caught, unprepared. So I'm rushing. Like I'm telling her to go to Antona.
Yeah, she like hears you and just looks flabbergasted. What?
And I point to the
looks
ships.
out and kind of sees. Yeah, and
I
she
point to the ships.
kind of shrugs and is just like, okay. And so so a couple things are happening then. I think this is probably Ticket. This is probably when you're getting ready to leave. Maybe you're even out and about a little bit. The first thing you see, Ticket, is, I mean, if you peek towards the ocean, you probably see these ships on the horizon as well. But the other thing you see is actually the gentleman, the leader of the Big Coffin Hunters, Eldred Jonas, older man with a limp, long hair, big, Sam Elliott mustache, is currently like not at their house, but kind of like, oh, here, I'll give you guys do the colony map here. There you go. So like, your house, the crab is, and then like over here where the gates are, you see he's like walking and talking with Ramona currently. And Ramona has like kind of
Oh
like
shit.
a look on her face. And take it, you don't know that they're heading your way, but they're walking, this way, like towards, deeper into the unwalled part of the town.
Piss. Okay. But I noticed the ships, right?
You do for sure.
Okay. I got a plan. Ticket is going to run up to Ramona, look like he's out of breath, and he's going to be like pointing out to the sea. Oh, geez, Ramona, I'm glad I found you. I don't know what these ships are. Have you ever seen them before? Because they're coming right for us right now.
As you like run up on her, see she like looks at you, Ticket, and like a flash of annoyance, maybe. You aren't sure. Just kind of like a look seems to pass her face momentarily. Just, yes, hello, Ticket. Yes, I've seen the ships. I'm aware of them. It's a gold armada from the Chilaxian colony that exists on the edge of Arcadia, probably heading back west to Cheliax. I spoke with the diplomat about this earlier today. He informed me that those are the Cheliax Gold Armada colors. I actually did need to speak with you, Ticket, along with your companions. Could you please meet me at your home in, say, 5 minutes? I have some other business I need to finish first.
Oh, yeah, sure. No problem. I'll see if I can round up everybody else. I don't know where the hell they're at, but I'll figure it out.
Yes, thank you. And she kind of turns and keeps walking with this guy. And this guy didn't say anything to you, Ticket, but he like you definitely like kind of like if you like look over your shoulder, he like is looking over his shoulder and like winks at you.
Oh.
Trendon, can you change your appearance? No, I'm kidding.
Trina, we gotta go on the lam. Grab your go bag.
I actually
Alright.
know the spell, so that's what he's getting ready to do.
All right. Well, then he's gonna go hunt down Trendon and Robert. I'm
I
assuming
imagine
Henris.
Trendon sounded like he was at home. Henris is probably, I think Henris is actually out and about. He has been for the last few days. That's how I'm gonna rule this. There's been like a spur of like chlamydia.
Oh no.
All these people in close proximity, man. They got nothing better to do. It's like an old folks home here.
Oh
Oh
man.
jeez.
Oh man.
Is Henris gonna come back and be afflicted with chlamydia?
Yeah, definitely.
Is that like a
Yeah.
-1 to stats or what?
I think it's a -4 to charisma. But yeah, no. But so Henris has been kind of busy, preoccupied for the last few days, helping out the clerics, just treating some minor scrapes and wounds, things of that nature. They keep having to periodically consecrate the church because the ghost just shows back up and starts wrecking house. So yeah, he's been tied up. But yeah, I mean, I imagine as you're getting back to the house and maybe talking to Trendon, you hear Robert just probably diametric fucking barrel rolls through the door.
Yeah, just croom, like, yeah.
No.
All right, boys, get your gear on. We got ships on the horizon. Like, I'm rummaging through my my gear.
Fight off this armada.
Calm down for a second. Robert, listen to me.
Trendon's gonna run out and say, "The bounty hunters are here already."
Everybody calm down for a second. Just wait. Just hang on. First of all, Robert, I already talked to her more about the ships. She said they're Chilaxian trader ships that are on the way out, apparently.
I speed up. I got back to I'm speeding up even faster.
I did not think that would make Robert slow at all.
Yeah.
And Trendon, one of our mutual friends, the casket guys was talking to Ramona, and they're still talking to him. I don't know what they're talking about, but
Oh, great.
We may be having a conversation very soon with Ramona. I don't know what about, but I'm assuming it's about that.
Okay, should Trendon be there or should I, be somebody else?
I definitely think you should be there because it's gonna look way more suspicious if you're not.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's true. It'll be Can I? Yes, yes.
You remember, you don't know what happened. You don't know anybody. You don't even know their name. Right?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Exactly. We don't even know where their house is.
I kind of, I'm listening as I'm putting shit on. Like, take it, just tell the truth. We're gonna be fine.
I am telling
Look,
the truth.
These guys threaten my life. All right, like,
They threatened mine too, and I ain't even been in the house.
well, we have reasonable suspicion. Let's not freak out. Ramona's a nice gal. All right, let's chill out.
Yeah, I know. She's your girlfriend. I get it. It's fine.
That is a quick assumption, guy. I'll
Yeah,
tell
you were
you.
pretty quick to assume that I was a fucking
You find it
criminal.
very funny. Ramona's like 20 years Robert Senior.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let me tell you, Robert's not in this for seriousness. But anyway,
He's
No,
cougar bait.
I
It's
just
fine.
find it very funny.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let anything happen to you, Ticket.
I appreciate that. You know, I'm kind of small and easy to pick up and carry, so I'm a little worried.
If anything, I'll have Gary, carry you out of here.
Perfect.
Struggling to put a boot on. Ah!
Strong boot.
Like,
um,
all over. Crash.
you
Ah!
got one of Trendon's boots. You're like, fuck, what is this?
What the?
I know. But no, so it's funny. You say that, Trendon, about Gary. And Gary kind of comes and goes. It seems like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like you've kind of given him that leave as long as he's, within the town.
Yeah.
And most times, though, when you guys are home, at least, Gary does, tend to at least wait around until you guys get up. Gary's not here this morning. Gary does not appear and was not there. Imagine you were the first one up, Robert, and he was not there when you left the house either.
Okay.
He probably told the whole thing.
Gary wouldn't do that. Gary's our homie. Besides, you're the one that trained him.
That's
Did you
true.
Did you train to be a backstabber?
I mean, I never told him not to tell the truth, so.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, sorry. Whoever is the equivalent to Jesus, that's what I said.
But yeah, I imagine. I mean, you guys, you're told Ramona's going to come see you shortly, and it does. It's pretty quick. 5 minutes, like she said, passes, and there's a knock, 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 knock at the door.
Ticket, can you get that?
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna say it again. Give me another deity that I can say that's basically like holy.
You got Saren Ray.
Yeah,
Sarah
Saren
Ray.
Ray. That's
Yeah,
Saren
she's
Ray?
they're kind of the Jesus equivalent.
So it was Saren Ray. Can you type it in the chat?
Yeah. But yeah, it's Saranae.
Saren Ray. Fine. Yeah, I'll go get the door. He like rubs a hand over his like beautiful, his luxurious hair, and then he opens the door. Hey.
Hello, Ticket. Yes, is our Trendon Robert here as well?
Yeah, Robert's having a hard time putting pants on, I think, but Trendon is here somewhere.
It's fine. And she like walks in and closes the door. If yes, well, here seems as good a place as any. Here, do you mind if I sit? She like takes a seat at your guys' table.
No, yeah, of course, make yourself at home.
Brendan's doing his
Thank
best
you.
to act cool.
Fucking Trent's just sweating bullets.
He's like avoiding eye contact too.
He's got his hand on
over a
like
cup of coffee. Yeah.
he's got a bandana over his mouth so he can cast without them knowing, and he's got like his hand out by his side.
Yep.
I finished putting on all my like stuff and I walk out confidently like I'm chill, like I'm completely chill, and I'm like, oh hey Ramona, nice to see you, and I sit down.
Yes.
How you doing? And I'm completely like everybody else is nervous. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Well, I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna beat around the bush here. I assume you all know why I'm here.
The house we broke in, right?
Yes, the house that was broken into.
Yeah, that was us.
I don't
She
know
is
anything
just-
about it.
She like was relatively calm and looks a bit more like peeved now though. And it's just like what is this flippant attitude you have about this, Robert? I'm sorry, but you three committed a crime.
Yeah.
This is not okay. I understand we've given you a position within the colony for what you've done for us, and don't think that I'm not grateful for that. But this isn't a lawless land. This is still under Andoran rule. And I would think you, especially Robert, as an Eagle Knight, would know better than to commit such crimes without any sort of pretense of law and order. This should have been brought to me if you had concerns.
Absolutely. Absolutely right, Miss Avondale. See, these men threatened my life. So I sanction this. If anybody should be punished, it should be me.
You have no right to sanction this.
You're absolutely right, and I this will never happen again. I can promise you that. Everything will be run through you, but they threatened my life, and I wanted to get to the bottom. Ticket came out with
What do you mean they threatened your life?
Well, they were talking about me. Gary heard them, our friend Gary, the automaton, and so I just asked him, and they straight out threatened my life to my face because I wouldn't turn in ticket. Whatever, like they think he's a criminal or something.
Yes, or something.
Ticket's like fucking just standing there like, is this motherfucker serious right now?
Robert, I spoke to a number of people who were in the tavern last night. I understand perhaps words were exchanged. You all were last seen playing cards, though, together. I'm taking it hard to believe that, regardless, that doesn't give you the right. You are not the sheriff of Talmandor's bounty. And regardless, that brings me you two. And she then turns and addresses Ticket and Trendon. And Trendon, you were caught literally red-handed. They had you. I'm glad, I suppose, that no further altercations came, via your magical means of escape. But what?
They were threatening my friend, and we needed to figure out why.
I think we all know why.
Well, I didn't.
Oh yeah? Do we?
Yes, Ticket. I do know why. Believe it or not, I wasn't always a employee of the Andoran government. I have a past as well. I did find your existence here on the island before our arrival a trifle strange, but I figured if we were all here for a second chance, I might as well give you one as well. I'm not a stupid woman, Ticket, but I didn't expect you to continue to act on behaviors that may have had you expelled from wherever you came from before.
Well, listen, I don't know what you heard about me, and I don't know what you're
I
going
heard
on
anything about you.
Then what are you talking about? Go on. I'm listening.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Ticket, they showed me the bounty.
Yeah, I saw it too. What's your point?
Are you telling me it's fabricated? It's false?
Of course it is. Why would I commit any of those crimes? I have no reason to.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll let you choose. I mean, is this more of a deception or a diplomacy? Do you think for Ticket? I know some of it was, but I know, but I'll let you decide here.
Well, our deception's higher, so.
All right. Roll me a deception then while I look up Ramona's perception. Okay. Let me pull up my NPCs here. Yeah. No. Tickets. I'm giving you a chance here. I'm not saying I'm going to turn you in. I'm not going to let them have at you. But please, as I said, believe in second chances for many, many people. And I believe that this island could be a second chance for a lot of people. A lot of people. I'm asking you to be honest with me here now. I can't help you if you're not honest.
All right, and I'm trying to figure out why the hell we got 2 people on this island, no, 3 actually, that are trying to threaten to not only harm me, but other people in this colony when they have no grounds to do so, simply because they came as guards for this other person that we also don't know, us personally anyway.
They do have jurisdiction to do so, in fact. They are operating, they showed me their paperwork, under auspices from the People's Council of Andoran, as well as from Absalom. So,
And
in
how do you
fact,
know
this
that's
is
not fabricated?
Yeah, how do we know it's
could
legit?
be because I investigated it. Look, I'm not on trial here. I would appreciate some recognition of that from you all. I am
I also feel like
trying
that I
to
should be on trial here.
Ticket, you broke into a home. You and Trindon both did. That is a verifiable crime. I at least have Trindon on it. I have a very hard time expecting that you were not part of it as well. The only one who I know wasn't part of it was Hinris because of that God's forsaken clap that's spreading around. So I know Robert was at the bar speaking with Clay and Roy. I know that Trindon was literally caught by Clay and Roy and disappeared. And I just I am trying to be fair with you, gentlemen. I am trying to be honest with you, gentlemen, and it does not feel like you are doing me the same courtesy. I cannot help you if you are not willing to help me. You have done a great service for this colony, you included, Ticket, and I am happy to have you here. You are part of the colony. I had you sign the charter when the time was appropriate to do so. I am able to grant you some protections, and I have some leeway as the governor of this colony. But if you will not work with me, I cannot help you.
All right, listen.
Ticket. Absolutely right.
Shut up. Listen, Ramona. I came from nothing, okay? I was from a fucking hovel of a hole. I had no family, no one to rely on. I didn't even know where my next fucking meal was coming from, okay? I had to do what I had to survive, all right? I had nothing. I didn't even know if I was going to survive the next day. So all I had to do was whatever I could in order to eat, in order to drink, in order to sleep. So if you think you know what my life is like, then you'll understand that when I wanted to leave that all behind, this is what I had to do. And then when I have somebody coming back, try to shove that shit in my face, and then choose to lie about it and say that I did things that I didn't, yeah, I'm a little pissed off. So you'll have to forgive me if I'm gonna wait for the law to take care of things instead of me trying to take things into my own hands and solve this problem instead of bothering you with it. I can handle myself.
never told us that.
Yeah, well, it wasn't fucking relevant. All right?
Right.
I left that life behind. I got betrayed by my own family, okay?
Gentlemen, this seems like a conversation for you all to have another time without me here. I understand where you're coming from, Ticket. I truly do, whether you believe me or not. I also know that, yes, the law itself can be slow. It can be corrupt, especially coming from the mainland, the inner sea region. Many cities there's nothing for people who come from nothing. You're nothing but trash. You're downtrodden. Nobody cares. Nobody will look sideways at you. What I'm saying, though, here, this is not there. I like you. I like all of you. You've done a great service for the colony. I like you better than I like those mercenaries. I don't care for them being here, but guess what? They came here legally the same way as everyone else did. And she kind of turns, looks at Ticket when she says that. But regardless, I am happy to help. I need to know what you know then. You need to tell me what exactly happened in as clear details as possible so I can see what I can do about it. Because no, I can't necessarily stop them from threatening. I am but one person. We have obviously our hands full with all the other goings-ons in the colony, all these disappearances, the scum, the fucking chupacabras, what have you. This is a nightmare place. I understand that. And I am trying to do the best that I can. And what I don't need during that time is my 4 best troubleshooters for the colony getting wrapped up in some petty politics of some people, some big fish from Absalom who think that they know better. Yes, Robert, you don't have to raise your fucking hand. What?
Well, I just want to take it. Do you want me and Trendon to go somewhere else while you talk to Ramona? Because
Yeah, we can leave.
No, it's fucking fine. I don't care. It's fine.
okay.
I'll tell you what I know. All right, Ramona? I trust you, okay? I shouldn't,
Please.
but I'm going to.
I've given you no reason not to trust me, Ticket, so I find that hurtful, but please continue.
I don't trust anybody. That's just the facts. Now listen. What I found out, I did go inside their house. Yes. And what I found out was not only do they have whatever that fucking thing is that Robert determined was some projectile of some kind. I have no fucking clue. It's some gunpowder-based projectiles. All I got. And then they also had this note inside that disclosed not just a bounty for me, but also for Robert.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Do you have this document?
No, Trindon left it inside the house.
Yeah, I
Thanks.
didn't want to actually take anything.
What was the name of the other person on it? Like I'm.
I don't know.
Oh,
Gary
yeah.
remembers.
Yeah, Gary would know.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
I don't have that. I don't have that right up in front of me at this moment. But yeah, it was somebody. Yeah, if none of you recognize the name, along with, I mean, say you remember it, and Ramona does not either.
Yeah.
But
so that's what we found in there. Other than that, they had some footlockers in there that we didn't even go through. We didn't bother any of that stuff because that's not what we were looking for. I just wanted to know why they were trying to kill me. That's it.
And I was trying to help my friend.
Yes, I understand that. It's most commendable. But for right now, what I'm going to say is, you leave them. You leave them be. I will make sure they leave you be. This is something that I will look into further on my own time. But for the time being, I want no more altercations between the six of you, being you three and those three. Okay? I've explained to them as well. They are the ones who came to me this morning and brought this to my attention, which, again, this could have went a lot better if you three would have brought this to my attention first of all. But regardless, instead of having to hear it from them. But I will work on this on my side. I will make sure that you are afforded any sort of protections. I've made it very clear to them that any sort of violence or actionable offenses against you all would be met with the utmost and harshest punishment. And I extend that to you three as well. This is not something I want to have to deal with right now. There's enough going on. Leave this be, Ticket. You are fine. So are you, Robert. If in fact this document did name the two of you, I don't know what. Robert, is there something you need to tell me? And she's like, honestly, just asking. Like, is there a reason they would have a bounty on you as well? Are you not who you say you are?
I am exactly who I say. I don't know. I never saw any of this. I want to be clear that again, if anyone should be blamed, it should be me. I take full responsibility.
Robert, it's fine. Drop it. What I'm trying to say here is, I trust you all. Trust me, please. I'm mostly shocked that you didn't come to me with this first before beginning your own investigation. I understand you all have been afforded a fair amount of leeway, and again, for great recognition for what you've done for us, for the rest of the colony. But this isn't a lawless land. This is a place that will one day hopefully be a thriving city. In fact, we cannot begin our society on this sort of, I'm not going to say baseless claims, because that doesn't seem to be what this is, but on this sort of action. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's looking at Ticket primarily.
Yeah, I get it.
It won't happen again. Remember.
Thank you.
We
Now
will
I'm
stay
going to
far
go
away
finish.
from them.
Keep your distance from each other. Again, like I said, no, nothing should happen. I believe, and I do believe you all were going to set out with Anya soon. I've actually asked her to delay her expedition while I spoke with you all, so I believe she is probably waiting. I'm just please trust me in the future. And she kind of gives you all a nod, heads out the door.
Have a nice day, Miss Avedith. I'm sorry for the.
Thank you.
Bunch of fucking bullshit.
Oh,
This shit is all bullshit.
I get some water and I pour it out, glasses. Whew.
Totally thought I was going to jail.
They're gonna build a jail just for Trindon.
I wasn't gonna let you go to jail. That much I can tell you.
Ticket.
Well,
Still can't believe this shit.
I'm not going to lecture you, but
No, please, by all means, go ahead, lecture me. I can't wait.
I'm not going to lecture you. I want to say that it will be at some point you can open up. I trust you.
There's nothing to fucking open up about. It's over. That life is done. That person's dead. I had a chance to start over, and they just have to dredge this shit up.
I agree. But I'd like to know.
Stupid.
I'd like to know
what?
for myself.
What do you need to know?
I mean, if he doesn't want to talk about it, he doesn't want to talk about it.
Of course, absolutely. I'm just saying, if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. But I am curious, and well, we don't have to talk about it right now. We have a job to do. You probably want to cool off, right? Kill something. It helps. Believe me. I've learned that. I've learned that very quickly.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I love to do. You know, I just love going out and murdering. That's just my favorite thing to do in the whole world.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to go get some air. I think it's going to go outside.
Kind of look at Trendon. I go back to my room and I keep ready.
Brendan's gonna take a deep breath and just be like, whoo, and then he's just gonna wait for everybody to come back.
Can we say, because Henris has can we say that he, in his daily preparations, he did out potions, lesser potions?
Nah, sorry,
Okay.
making you guys go 3-person party tonight.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's gone.
That's fine.
Yeah, he's running as such. So yeah, that's where we're
No
gonna go with
problem.
that one. But yeah. But yeah, so let's give me just a second here. I'm sorry, I'm just going through a bunch of shit. Oh, this isn't what I wanted.
Brendan is slightly upset that there's not a bounty on him. Everybody
A little
else has a
jealous.
bounty. Yeah, he's a little jealous.
I will ask Trendon, like, so wait, I had a bounty on me? What's that about?
Your name was on the piece of paper, but it didn't say why. And same with Ticket. His name was on there. Actually,
Was it? Out of
yeah, it was
character, was
Ticket's
it
name.
though? Like, was it me?
Ticket and Robert were both on there. Yeah, Robert was on there.
Oh,
Well, my real name was on it.
Yeah.
Well, Ticket's real name, that is correct. Yes.
I was really on there. What? Yeah, I'm completely incredulous. I've been a law-abiding citizen my entire life, so for me, like, it's like, fuck, yeah. Not nobody, but I'm not important. You know?
You're an outstanding citizen. Like, and your family's well known, and I don't know why you would be on that list. I mean, I don't know why Ticket's on that list either, but there was another name, but I don't think they're that important. But there's 3 people on there.
Wow. Huh. I wish I could ask him, but we promised Ramona, and I plan to follow through with that.
Yeah, unless they come after Ticket, I'm gonna leave him alone too.
Oh, absolutely. I'll have to teach him a little lesson.
Ticket's just going to go ahead and go to Anya instead of going back inside.
Thank. So Trinan will wait around for like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, and then he'll kind of look over at Robert, and he'll be like, I don't think Ticket's coming back. Should we head out?
I kind of look outside. It's like, yeah, let's grab our stuff. Let's go to Anya.
Okay, Trinan will go grab his staff, and then he'll head out.
Sorry, didn't realize I muted myself. So you guys wait around for a bit. Ticket's a no-show. You head out. Ticket, you're gonna get there a few minutes before everybody else. Find Anya kind of waiting near the edge of town, looking a bit impatient. She's got her like bow unslung, kind of just looking around. She sees you approaching. Ticket gives you like a nod. Ticket, where's where are the other ones?
I don't know. I'm sure they'll be here in a second.
Are you okay, friend?
No, I'm not, but I appreciate your concern.
And she doesn't really seem to pry. She doesn't seem like that type of person. But as you're kind of sitting there waiting around, she does kind of get like while you guys are waiting, there's like a small rustling in the bush. Says Ticket, do you have that bow? Were you still looking for some further lessons on it?
You know what? Yeah, sure, I could use that.
Here, come with me. Just a couple yards into the wood. Walk as quietly as you can. I might even have you roll stealth or anything. Like Ticket's
Yep.
stealthy, so you can kind of just. She like gets real low. Like she gets like like basically into a crouch and kind of like duck walks forward. And Ticket doesn't really need to do the same. But
That's my normal standing height.
yeah, exactly. So she like brings you in 2-3 yards and then kind of like holds up a hand, and like stop, and then like touches your arm and just kind of brings her hand around and points like directly forward. You can see about 10 yards away, there's a relatively large like pheasant. And without saying anything, she kind of like points at you, points at the bow, mimes the drawing motion, and then like, points her hand forward at the pheasant.
He's gonna do his best.
Come
Yeah,
on.
roll me an attack roll.
Hey.
Yeah, it's more than enough. Your arrow flies true, sticks this thing like kind of right above its like kind of breast and its like neck area, kind of, and it lets out like a brief thing and just kind of falls over. And Anya like claps you on the arm, says, "It's a good kill, Ticket. It's clean." And she goes forward and picks it up and kind of pulls the arrow out of it and tosses you the arrow first, and then tosses you the pheasant as well, which it's pretty big. I mean, how much does Ticket weigh? Like 30 pounds. Like,
Oh man, I don't even remember. He's not much. I know that. I think
I
he's
feel
like
like that's about the weight of like a
think he's
rat
like-
folk. Like,
he's like maybe like 90, 80 pounds, something like that.
okay, so he's fairly. So yeah, this thing's like 15 pounds. So you catch it. It's heavy, but it's nothing obscene. But she kind of gestures back towards the edge of town, and you guys are relatively near her home. And she goes and she hangs it up along with a few others she has, and she says it'll keep until we return. And then it's a good kill though, Ticket. Good job.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I had a good teacher.
She laughs. Well, I never considered myself a teacher, but well, glad to hear. And there's Trenton and Robert, and she lifts a hand in greeting. Hello, Trenton. Hello, Robert.
Anya? Ticket?
Hey, Anya.
So, we
Brendan
ready
will
to go?
give some of Ticket's favorite snack to him. Hey, Ticket.
What's my favorite snack? Huh?
I don't know, the jerky stuff you gave me that once.
Oh, I gave you the fish jerky because you were high as shit.
Oh, that's right.
Gorp. It's a bunch of pocket
Gorp.
trail.
I really thought you were gonna be
Trenton
like
already ate all the yogurt pieces.
It's cheese, right?
No, I didn't want to go with
Your
cheese.
people like cheese, right?
I was gonna say like trail mix, but I wasn't
Alright.
sure. I
That's
figured.
what I'm saying. It's trail makes all the good shit
Chicken.
eaten out.
Ticket accepts the trail mix that's handed out by Trendon, and he offers him like the smallest of smiles.
He'll take it.
Well, I'm glad to see you are all here. So I don't know exactly what we'll find. I'll be honest. If we do come across these wolves and they're in a den, I'm not going to enter us into their den. That seems foolhardy to me, but it may be something we wish to block up and perhaps try to smoke them out, something of that nature. But he kind of shakes her head. I don't think these are normal wolves. I don't know if we're going to find them unawares as such. So keep your wits about you, keep your weapons at the ready, and just be cautious.
All right, let's do this.
And she's going to kind of, point on. And yeah, so Anya is an expert in survival and stealth. So what is Ticket's stealth modifier?
Ticket's stealth modifier is 11.
So Anya's a little better than you. She's a 12, but I mean, for follow the expert, it really doesn't matter. Is that what you guys would like to do here? Is do the follow the expert feature. Okay, so I believe we looked it up a couple weeks ago. But what was it again? It's you get the +4 plus your level. Is that what it is? I'm looking it up right now.
I want to say that sounds right.
So I'm trying to remember if it's just proficiency or what it is. Follow the expert. So she's an ally. Okay, Anya is attempting to move sneakily. Now, I must be at least an expert, which she is. While following the thanks to your ally's assistance, you can add your level as a proficiency bonus to the associated skill check, even if you're untrained. And you gain a circumstance bonus to your skill check based on their proficiency, so a +2. So yeah, you guys could essentially all roll this with a +6.
Ooh, okay.
And that would include that's your regular, that'd be, you can add your level to the associated, it's to the associated skill check, yeah. So you would all still roll me a regular stealth check, but you would add +6 to this.
Do we still get our normal modifier?
Yeah, so you would just roll a regular stealth check, but add +6 in the
Oh, okay.
modifier box
Gotcha,
before
gotcha.
you roll it. And you guys could just roll this in the open. I'm not worried about it in the tower for the time being.
Oh, hell yeah.
+17 is insanity.
That's not even that crazy. You'll be hit that at like level 6.
Yeah.
But
I'll be in the back. Because I am the
yeah,
least
yeah,
stealthy,
totally
so
fine.
yeah.
Yeah, so I imagine marching order is what are we talking here? Is it probably Anya, Ticket, Trinidad, Robert?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, works for me as well. So yeah, so you guys are going. Oh, you know what? I didn't roll for Anya. You roll for her real quick. Oh yeah. So with a d20 plus 12. Just let me roll this.
Oh,
I rolled
no.
shit.
Oh, jeez.
That's all right. So yeah, so Anya doesn't roll so good, but you know, hey, that's all right. So you guys are going deeper into the woods. It's pretty early in the day still. It's probably only like 9. After you guys just dressing down from Ramona and heading out to meet Anya, and you guys travel for a good hour and a half, 2 hours. Ramona stopping every once in a while and seemingly kind of searching amongst the ground itself. You guys are here. I'm going to give you guys the island map. Boop 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 boop. You guys are heading out from Tom and North Bounty, and you guys are heading this way, kind of to the east. So as you guys head deeper into the forest itself, it gets dark. Not like dark, dark, but it's thick forest. So these trees aren't like Amazon rainforest big, but they're pretty big. And as you're getting deeper and deeper in, at one point, about 3 hours in, Anya puts up like the halt sign and kind of gestures you all forward. And I imagine you all kind of gather around her.
I crouch down next to her.
Yeah, that's it. She's crouched down right now. So look here. And she points at the ground. And as she kind of moves aside some underbrush, you can see that there's like dozens of these very large. I mean, we're talking like each track is like the size of like a fucking basketball. I mean, not quite that big, but pretty big, like wolf prints in the ground. And this looks like an area where they met up. I think we're getting close. And I'm going to go ahead and give me just a second here. Okay. So as she kind of points, looks again, kind of starts moving forward, you guys move for maybe another 20, 30 yards deeper into the trees. And there's all of a sudden from 3 different sides around you, ooh, 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 wolf howls. And
Fucking werewolves.
let me go ahead and pull up a map here. Let's see. Here we go. Anya is there with you guys, and 2 of these creatures are seen to you all. And I'm going to go ahead and move them a little bit. But they are, one of them is up here on this ridge line, and one of them is down here, kind of in this tree line. And they see you. Sorry, this guy's not on a square. That's annoying for me. There we go. I'm going to put you guys all on a square. And at this point, I think you guys are probably kind of traveling with Ramona, so you should kind of be there. And I'm actually just going to turn. Can you guys? Let me turn on play. Okay, I don't have the line of sight or anything turned on, so we're good. So yeah. So you see them. They see you. Looks like combat's about to ensue. I'm going to have you guys, and this is probably unfortunate for some of you, you're all going to be rolling me stealth for initiative because you guys were trying to stealth.
My time is now.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Hey, not bad.
Not awful. Why the fuck am I still hearing these dice? I have my volume turned all the way down. No, my fucking headphones are plugged in. That's why. Okay. So Anya's got a pretty good roll. Okay. And then I also need to roll for these critters. So give me just a second here. I need to check because they were also trying to stealth. So I need to check to see what's the better, their stealth or their. Okay. Right. Okay. So combat's about to break out though. Let's go ahead and take a fiver here real quick. And then we'll go ahead and hop into it, okay?
Oh,
Sounds
yeah.
good.
Sounds good.
Oh, yeah. Exciting. Oh, goodness. Alrighty. Exciting!
I'm ready to fight some wolves.
Yeah. Next. Flip. I don't know how to take it off.
That might be something Gage has to take off, I think.
But it's cool that I can give it on the effects.
Oh, you can make yourself flat-footed?
Yeah, on the on the top of the screen, the under the party sheet, there's effects, and you can target something and
Oh. Interesting.
yourself.
That's cool.
Oh man, I'm wearing this heavy armor, and that fucking wolf is 30 yards from me, and I have 30 move speed if I'm not wearing heavy armor, but now I only have 25. And
Ah.
yeah. Oh, I hope I go first, or before one of the wolves.
According to the combat tracker, you and I go last. The wolves are
Man.
before us.
Yeah.
But Anya goes first.
Oh, cool. Okay, that helps. In a way. In a way, because they have to come to us. So I have less actions I have to spend.
Yeah. So yeah, they'll probably be right next to you, hopefully.
They are
I'm
large.
guessing they're gonna run up.
Yeah, they are large, so. Whew.
They're probably gonna hurt, yeah.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, I would say don't be. Like, let's see how much damage they do, and then like, if it's like they hit hard, like maybe it's start dipping into those spell slots. A little bit more firepower.
Oh yeah, for sure. So you have a +1 sword already, right?
Yes. Yeah, I have a striking sword.
Okay. If I cast magic weapon on your sword, does that stack? So would it become like a +2? Because it says the
No.
target becomes a +1 striking weapon, gaining a +1 item bonus to attack rolls, and you increase the number of weapon damage dice to 2.
No, but if I'm using my bow or if ticket, it would
Oh,
turn his rapier would turn into like a much more powerful weapon.
deadly one.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, we'll see what ticket's using.
That'd be cool if it stacked, but I totally get it. That would be
I'm
a
already
little
using a
OP.
+1 rapier.
Oh,
Are you?
wait. Well, does it have striking on it? Because he can grant striking, but rolls with another dice.
I don't know. It just says +1 silver rapier.
Da, da, da. Actions, little gear. Yeah, if like the dice. If there's only one dice, that's not striking.
Yeah, it's only one.
Runic magic weapon would definitely power tick it up pretty significant. Rapiers pretty hard, especially if you crit.
Okay.
But if you crit with a rapier, it make a damage.
I will probably cast it on that. Then I can only cast it once, but I'll probably cast it on ticket.
Well, and here's some good advice that I realized, like after the whole like tower battle, and it's like, oh man, we could have totally heat metal twice. You can absorb once a day, every 24 hours. You can absorb your magical item. You get one spell cast.
Oh right, you can drain it.
Yeah. And so it's
I always
like,
forget about
oh
that.
man, we could have heat metaled that motherfucker at the top of the mind controlled guy. But again, that was after the fight. I was like,
Oh yeah. Okay, I got to remember that because that's really powerful. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wizards are awesome.
Yeah. I'm having fun playing a wizard. I've never actually played like a wizard past, I guess, level 1 before.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Thanks.
Hang on.
He says you're doing great, but you literally single-handedly carried most of these encounters. So I'd say you're doing a little bit more than great.
Yeah, the only thing I will like lobby for when you get level 3 casting level slow
Yeah.
is oh man, slow is like
Slow? Okay.
yeah, that is the only spell I will lobby for like flat out because that it doesn't have the incapacitation trait, so it works on bosses. So you
Oh,
can rob a boss of one action, and you have to sustain it. You have to spend one action to sustain it. But that's they can't do 3 action spells, and they can't do 3 action
right.
abilities. They can only do one move, one attack. That is a tremendous that is a tremendous debuff.
Okay, I'm sold.
Yeah, like yeah, getting a slow off is
Tremendous. Ask anyone.
tremendous.
Right.
Slow? Yeah, slow is my campaign that just ended. The wizard in that game, level 10. Slow was the spell that ended up winning them a number of fights, especially when they were fighting like
Nice.
flying creatures, dragons. They were fighting dragons. That was the culmination of that campaign were dragons and like because you got to spend an action to fly. Like you have to either move or hover, just keep flying, or else you plummet. So like only having essentially 2 actions made dragons way easier to deal with because most dragons have a really nasty ability called Dragon Frenzy, where they essentially get 3 attacks off for 2 actions at no map.
Wow.
Yeah, I know they're brutal. It was fun. It was a good campaign. But yeah, I'm back. You guys are back. Sounds great. Let's fucking do this shit.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, combat kicks off. I'm gonna go ahead and some stuff is happening in the background. Give me just a moment here while how do I do this? This is annoying. Yeah, I can do this. Okay, cool. Boop. It didn't work. Let's go and try that one another way.
Hey man. Kitty. Also, I accidentally gave myself flat-footed at the start of the session. Just
Are you still
testing out.
flat-footed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm just testing out the.
Yeah, I'll get it off you. Give me just a second.
Because yeah, what I'll do is I'll start applying. If I knock something down, I'll start applying.
Appreciate that. That is a huge boon to me to not have to deal with that. Come on. I don't want this.
You're knocked
I
down.
don't think this is keyed properly. All right, whatever. I'll worry about that on. I'll deal with that. But Anya is going to be up first. So Anya, seeing goes, oh no, and she is going to the actually not the closest wolf because she is using a longbow is going to target the farthest away wolf, and she actually has she's a ranger. She uses hunt prey, where she designates this wolf as her target, and she's going to use a flurry of shots. So shwim shwim shwum. Here we go. First attack misses.
Damn.
Second attack is only going to be at a -4 rather than I'm sorry, it's actually at -3. I know it's 4. It's 4 for this one. I played a ranger. I should know this. Nope. And she's going to take one last one because her flurry of shots lets her take essentially 2 shots for free. And then another one. A 19. That'll hit. So boom. She hits it for 7 points of damage. Wolf looks hurt. That's her turn. It is, in fact, this one closest to you all's turn. It's going to 5, 10, 15, 20 right here. And then it is going to.
I'm scared.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, no, I'm going to roll a die here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting going Anya, Ticket, Robert, Brendan. So it's going to be Ticket. So sorry, Ticket.
It's all right. I'm small. I get it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the easiest prey. There we go. I got ticket targeted as it goes to bite at you with its jaws. 5 on the die. Not going to happen. Let me go ahead and where? Oh, there's my multiple attack penalty. There we go. So it's going to try one more time to bite you as well. Here we go. Oh, from a 19 to a 1.
Damn.
Hey.
Good news, because that could have been bad. Ticket, it is your turn, actually.
Okay, am I currently in brush?
Yeah, I would say so. This is like dense forest. Like this map maybe doesn't belay that as well as I would want it to. Like there are trees everywhere. Like
Okay.
you could definitely be in brush.
I have a mechanics question that you may or may not be able to answer.
Okay.
Due to the fact
my
that this
best.
is a beast,
Sure.
would the diversion and hiding technically work, considering they can probably find me via smell?
You aren't sure. I would have you roll a recall knowledge to know for sure. And that would be a nature check if that's what you wanted to do, and that would be an action.
Nope, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
All right, so what?
You can have whatever assumptions you want as ticket, though. I'm just letting you
Yeah.
know mechanically, yeah, you'd have to roll that.
Okay. Ticket is going to. How close is this wolf? Is it like right on top of me, basically?
It's yeah, I mean it's yeah, I mean it's within striking distance of you. It's it's a large creature, so it's taking up 4 squares. So
And
it's within striking distance of you. Keep in mind, Anya is not flanking
Yeah.
because she is using a ranged weapon.
Yep. Okay. Ticket is gonna like reach down and grab like a handful of earth and just try to like fling it in the wolf's face to create a diversion.
Sure. Roll me what is that? A deception against their perception?
Yeah. Come on.
Let me go ahead and look.
Like
I don't
rolled to
think that's
10
a
and back to
success.
8.
And I don't. That is not a success. Unfortunately, it's a regular failure.
Okay. Then in that case, he's gonna faint. Is that deception
Same.
again?
Remember to
Yeah, it's
target.
deception again. Yeah. Yeah, I mean for deception, I don't really need it. Exactly. Yeah, that's
Perfect.
against their perception. That is a regular success.
That's what's great. I don't even need a knockdown.
Almost, but not quite.
Nope.
Yeah. No, will
Tis
not
what
do it,
tis.
unfortunately. Even with the +2 from a success on that, yeah, that will not do it. All right. It is the other wolf's turn. Well, these guys haven't moved. They're pretty fast, right? They're wolves. Yeah, okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. It moves. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing here.
Pretty smart wolf.
Yep. So that's the thing. They seem to be, maybe. We're gonna roll. So ticket, you're getting odds this time. Uh, um, so they're gonna try to bite you. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Here we go. 1 attack. 5 on the die. Fucking A. All right. That is their turn. Robert, it is your turn.
Yeah, I pick out. That's a really smart wolf. I'm going to. You know what? I'm going to stride. Wink at the GM. Stride to 20 yards.
Are you trying to get here?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You do.
Okay. Then that is going to be a knockdown, which is 2 actions. So, do I hit? Looks like I hit. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's correct.
Holy fuck. So
Hell yeah.
that's
You still have to make the trip attempt. Yeah, but yeah, go ahead.
Wow.
Roll them bones first. Yeah, let's see damage wise. 20
Wow.
points of damage. Hurts.
So my first action, I attack. And then my second, I slam him with my shield, which is not a good roll.
That was to try to trip it.
Yes.
And that's against their fortitude.
Ooh, that's a good question. Is it
Or is it
fortitude?
reflex? I never remember what trip is because it seems
Yeah.
like it should be reflex, but then I always think it's fortitude. So
I'm so sorry. Let me look up
No,
real
you're fine.
quick.
You're fine.
It
I don't know either,
is,
so go for it.
uh, athletics check. Oh, it doesn't even say. Knockdown. Well, then we're gonna have to go with Nethys. I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay.
Fair enough. Trendon, you're up.
All right. Trendon is gonna target both of these wolves with electric arc.
Yeah, go for it. It is reflex DC for trip, and that does not seem to succeed. There, Robert. They're standing still.
Darn.
But yeah, one fails, one succeeds. Go and roll them bones, Trendon. Yeah, one of them takes 10 points of damage, one of them takes 5, and you have an
Wow.
action left.
And then Trendon is going to just back up. Maybe there.
Okay, cool. Trendon moves, backs up, gets John. All right, so from the tree line, perhaps you didn't see them before, perhaps they rolled a really good stealth check. Another one of these wolves appears. This one, a bit different though. It is large and black. And it appears to be kind of like phasing in and out, like as you're looking at it. It's like there a moment, not there a moment, there a moment, not there a moment. And it's going to go ahead and 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. And this thing is lightning quick. Like I said, this phasing out, it looks like it's like literally like fucking like Nightcrawler, like across the battlefield. It is just running towards you, then all of a sudden just kind of out, and then there again, out again, there again, out again,
Oh,
there
God.
again, out again. And it's quick, very quick. When it gets to there, I'm sorry, it's actually 5 feet back. And you hear, and I don't think any of you understand this wolf talks. You put down ears. And I need Robert, I need you to roll me a, let's see. Let me double check this effect. Robert, I need you to roll me a will save.
Wow. At my weakest save. Oh, but
Yeah. But Robert, you feel your mind begin to get cloudy. And you and you start just kind of talking incoherently. And you are stunned 1 until the end of your next turn. So you only have 2 actions. And that is
Yeah.
this creature's turn, though, is Anya's turn. Anya, not looking to be a Jill sandwich, moves.
Nice
And-
reference.
yeah, very
Thank
good.
you, thank
Deep
you.
cut. It's a deep cut.
Anya moves 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is that all she's got? What's she got for movement? What's Anya got for movement? What's she working with? 25 feet. Yep. So Anya moves there. She had this one hunt prey before, so she's going to keep moving. 5, 10, 15, 20. She's going to take 2 actions to move, and then she'll take flurry. Fucking misses. And here's the second attack that she gets from her flurry at a -4. 4 on the die. Christ alive. The arrows are just going wild. It is this one's turn. The one right in front of Robert. Bear just fucking hit the shit out of it. So that means it's going to focus on him. Me untarget ticket. Just going to try to chomp on Robert here.
I'm gonna use my reaction to raise my shield.
Sure. But I want to wait to see if it hits before you do that. But yeah, it misses. And it's going to try one more time. God almighty, I can't roll for shit. And then it is going, yeah, fuck it, why not? Crit fish. One more time. Oh, 2 on the die. All right.
Just
Get your up, dude.
yeah, I'm just blocking it off.
Uh,
Um,
You
I
don't
didn't
say
stop.
shit, Robert. You're babbling incoherently.
yeah. yeah.
There you go.
okay. So
You can flank with the wolf on Robert if you want, Ticket.
yeah, I know, but then I'll be flanked from behind. This essentially.
No, I'm saying you can flank Robert with the wolf if you want to kill Robert for
I mean, that sounds good.
Are they higher level than Ticket?
You don't know that. Recall knowledge.
Yeah.
Can I? Well, I'm assuming that diversions only work for one target, correct?
That is correct. Also, let me look up because there are, I think they get a bonus if you try it on the same target.
Okay.
So create a diversion, blah, 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 attempt to, blah, blah, blah. So whether or not you succeed, creatures you attempt to divert gain a +4 circumstance bonus to their perception DCs against your attempts to create a diversion for 1 minute. So the one you've already tried it on, they have a +4 to their perception for a minute.
Okay.
I believe that was the large wolf 2, if I'm not incorrect.
It's the one that's to my southwest.
Yeah. Okay, so that was 1 then. So that was large wolf 1. Yeah, that's the one you tried before. So yeah, you can try it again. They just get a +4 bonus to their perception, and then for faint, let's take a look at faint real quick. I believe faint might have something similar. Blah blah blah.
Faint's still in effect until the end of this turn.
You can just so because that was a regular success, so until the melee attack that you attempt. Oh, well, no. So that was a regular success. So your foe is fooled, but only momentarily. The target is flat-footed against the next melee attack that you attempt against it before the end of your current turn.
He's a scoundrel.
It's because of my scout thing, yeah.
Sure. All right.
Okay, then I'm just going to attack Large Wolf 1 since he's already fainted.
Sure. Go for it. Is that with the +2?
No, it's not. I forgot about that.
No, you're fine. Let me see if that hits. That does hit with the +2.
Oh, nice.
So roll regular damage against that. And go ahead and roll a d6 for precision as well. Okay. I will get that applied to it. All right. And yeah, I mean, it's still standing, but you have 2 actions left.
Do I still get the +2?
Yeah. So to the end of your because you're scoundrel. Like fainting is your kind of like.
Okay.
As far as I know.
Yeah, it's until the end of your next turn. So yeah.
Got it.
That was almost a crit.
Almost. All right, roll another d6. All right, I will apply that to them. Boop, boop. They're looking hurt, but not down and out by any means. They're big giant wolves.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. All right, and I'm gonna. How far can I move in a turn again? Is it 20 or 15?
Should be whatever your movement is, which probably 25.
Speed
25,
is
okay.
25. Yep.
On your main.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, cool. That next turn button for me. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and this one's going to roll for 1, 2, 3, 4. So going in descending order, Anya, Ticket, Trendon, Robert. 2. Steps up.
They want that rat, you know.
They want that rat,
yeah.
man. They want
It's
that
a running
rat.
rat. I get it. I understand.
God, all fucking mighty.
Welcome to
I
my
can't
pain,
roll for
dude.
shit, so it doesn't matter. And fucking there it is. That's their fucking turn. Christ, that sucks. Don't care for that. Anyways, a hero point. No. Robert, you're up.
But
You
anyways, I
are
started
currently
blasting.
you are stunned 1 until the end of your turn, so you only have 2 actions.
Yeah. Well, my head's swimming, but I'm gonna slice at it. Fucking miss. I'm gonna do it again.
All right.
Which I'm gonna miss. Fuck. Okay. Done.
All right. There is Mr. Reed's turn. Trendon, you're up. These
Okay.
things aren't doing any damage to you guys. but-
Yeah, yeah.
The fight
still-
isn't quite in
Oh!
hand
looks
yet.
scary.
Yeah. Failure and a success. So go and
Okay.
roll in bones. All right, nice. 8 damage to one, 4 to the other.
All right.
Yeah, the one is looking fucked up.
And then I will cast a shield on myself.
All right, perfect. If you hit that button for me.
Yep.
All right. It's the big boy's turn. They're going to go ahead and 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't need to get any closer than that. And he's going to try to take a jump of Robert here.
I'm gonna let him ride. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't shield raise either, so that's going to, yeah. All right. Chomp, chomp, chomp. So here's the bad news.
Fuck.
They also have an ability called knockdown as well.
Oh!
Robert, this thing grabs you at the leg and and then fucking puts you on the ground. And then it's going to try to bite you one more time while you're on the ground. This is
Yep.
going to be with a +2 because you're prone. Still
Yep.
at multiple attack penalty 2, though. Here we go. 13, that might do it. Yep.
I should have raised that shield.
9 points of damage. Yeah, that would have done it, huh? Because what's your AC with shield raise? 24.
Yeah, 24 exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I'm sure I can get an attack of opportunity off. Raise the shield.
All right, that is this one's turn though. You know what? I'm so sorry. It actually shouldn't have got that last attack off because it had to move. So I'm gonna give you 9 points of because it had to move, and knockdown is a 1 action ability as well. So I'm gonna go and give you that health back. So what do you? 13. 13 is what you're wounded just from the first attack.
Okay.
And then that will be Anya's turn. Anya is just fucking not caring for this. She's gonna go ahead and stride, get this thing to where she's not getting the penalty on it. She only needs to stride once though. She's gonna get 3 shots off in total. First one at this one. 19 on the die. There we go, Anya.
There we go.
She should be. Why is she hitting with a -2? She shouldn't be volleying. She's with whatever. That's fine. It's a crit regardless. So, boom, 2d8 plus 6 plus deadly. Boom,
Let's go.
30. Holy shit, that's a big damage roll.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That precision,
That is a
baby.
Big damage roll.
I need
That's
to
the
get me a
deadly.
longbow.
That's the deadly. What is it? Yeah, fucking 7, 9, 8. Goddamn. Fucking 3 away from max damage or 4 away. But so then she shifts. Unfortunately, that was a flurry. Yeah, she's not using precision. She's a flurry ranger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the ranger I played, so that's the one I made her. I know how it works. So she just gets 1 more attack though on the other wolf. This will be regular multiple attack penalty 2. Well, it should technically be 3, but it misses anyways because she did do. Well, no, flurry. Actually, I don't even think she would have been able to see this one. Whatever, it misses, so I'm not too worried about it. It's your boy's turn. Large wolf 1. Robert's on the ground. It's going to move around and flank with the other one, even though you're on the ground. But why
What the
would?
fuck is that?
Well, hang on. While he moved, I'm gonna attack.
Electric arc.
Because I can't attack on the ground.
Can you attack? Can you attack of opportunity while prone?
I would think you can. I think you can do just about anything around. It's just.
Just take I think you just take the penalty from it. So let's take a look and see what the
Yeah.
prone penalty is. Prone. You're flat-footed and take the only move actions you can take while prone or crawl. Standing up is prone. You can take cover. You can greater, blah, blah, blah. If you don't have it, if you're not prone while climbing, flying. No, it doesn't say anything about not getting AC. Yeah, it's just a -2. So go ahead and make an attack at it with a -2.
Okay. -2.
So
And-
pretty good chance of fucking hitting this guy.
But it was a critical fail.
Oh, wow.
So
Christ alive.
he dodged that
Okay.
shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
GG.
GG, indeed. Yeah, so
I
this
should have
wolf
raised my shield.
ducks and dodges out of the way, and then it's going to go ahead and the 5D's a dodgeball. Comes at you with its jaws attack. Oh, 16 on the die, yeah. And then it's goddamn, yeah, it slammed. This is 1d10 plus 5, so 12 points of damage.
Ooh.
And this one grabs you. And I'm sorry, actually, it has pack attack,
Yeah.
so it does an extra d6 on this
Yep.
as well.
Yep.
Only 2, nothing crazy. So
Yeah.
another 2 points. So I'll apply that for you. So 27 total.
Is this The Revenant? I think I've seen this movie.
My boy.
I'll fucking say this right now. The movie sucked ass. Like I like
I mean,
like a lot of
I
people
know
in the
it
movie.
wasn't
I
great,
love
and it was-
Leo. I fucking
also
love
there.
Tom Hardy. I love Domhnall Gleeson. Like movies, it's just bad movie. Anyways, so Robert, you're now prone and grabbed, so that's fun. But that is this thing's turn. Ticket, you're up. You're just seeing Robert as like being like a fucking like rope toy between these two wolves.
It's like, oh no, what a shame. That's fucking terrible. Oh, jeez.
Call me a criminal, you son of a bitch.
Well, after giving a thumbs up to Anya for the help, he's gonna.
Arrow keys can be an easy way to track your
Oh.
movement there. So it'll just, if you just do boop, 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 boop. There you go.
Thank you.
There's one movement for you. That would be, so that'd be 2. So you can get up in there. And you got 1 action left.
It's just gonna, we're just gonna do it without fainting.
All right.
Nice.
God damn. You
That
guys have
works.
hero points. You can hero points out.
I don't have a hero point.
No, I'm sorry. You guys always start with 1. Sorry. If I forgot to add them, but yeah, you guys always start with 1. So you got to
Then I will, in fact, use it.
There you go.
Yay!
There you go. That's a good use of a hero point right there.
Yeah.
10 points of damage. They are looking nearly goddamn dead, but just barely hanging on. And that is Ticket's turn. If you want to hit that button for me, Robert, you are prone and grabbed. Luckily, you are not immobilized, though. Well, actually, what the fuck does grab? I don't think I've ever had someone prone and grabbed.
I wonder if you like how can am I grabbed from 10 yards?
Yeah, no, they have a 10-foot reach with they're large creatures. So it's they have 10 feet with their jaws.
But I mean,
you can't use any action with the move trait.
Okay, well, it's just if he's got me in the jaws, like I would be 5 feet, right?
Well, no, they have 10 feet of reach with their jaws, is what I'm saying. So they're like they take up that space, but they are grabbing you from 10 feet away.
With his jaws.
Yes, correct. So you are where you're at, and I mean you'd have to move, and that's not really the way grabbed works. So you are grabbed. So you are right up there. You are like you are 10 feet away.
Okay. I can't really. Okay, you know what? I can attack him. I totally can. I'm going to raise my shield.
Okay.
First
Good
action.
move.
I'm going to a lunge attack at my boy Large Wolf 1 here.
Give me 1 second here. Okay, no, you're good. Go for it.
And I'm gonna pray that it's a good hit. It's a fucking great hit.
Nice.
Great hit.
And I'm going to my eyes will flash, and my hand will turn on fire. I know what's gonna happen here, and I put my hand to his face and just burn him. And my last action will be to stand up.
Okay, and large black wolf gets a opportunity attack on you when you stand up.
I saw that coming. That's that's why I raised that shield.
Chompy chomp. Yeah, well, I was checking if raise shield had the manipulate action. That's what I was curious about. But yeah, so here, chompy chomp. Here we go. Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So you're just a regular miss. All right, perfect. And that is your turn. So you stand up, and this thing goes to bite you, misses. You're no longer prone. Trendon, you are up. There is only one of these critters remaining. It is the large black wolf, which has yet to been touched by all of you.
Trendon is gonna mutter something under his breath, and in his hands there's gonna be the little electric ball. He's gonna cast Horizon Thundersphere and spend all 3 actions charging it up.
Sure. And that basically you don't get that off this turn, right? That'll be a next turn thing.
Yeah, charge it to next turn.
Cool. So hit that button for me. Thank you. All right, it is back to Homeboy's turn. Large black wolf. So you have dodged their attack, and they are going to. I mean, they're going to try to bite you again. Why the fuck not? Chomp. Here we go. You're their target of opportunity here. That's going to hit even with the shield.
Ooh, I'm so glad I'm gonna shield block that.
You're shield blocking with that? Yeah, so you go ahead and just so what do you reduce it by? What is it, 5?
5, yeah.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and handle that. So that's going to put you at 36 damage, and then go ahead and just apply the appropriate damage to your shield, as well as, you guessed it, folks, they're going to knock Repair down again.
Oh, wow. Okay. He's doing my...
Yeah, he learned it from watching you. And so he knocks Robert down, and then is going to try to bite him one more again here. Jaws +2.
Yeah. Wait. Knockdown's 2 actions. He already got 1. Oh, never mind.
He's not using knockdown. They're a monster. But so they hit on the second attack with Robert prone. Another 12 points of damage, and that is their turn. So Anya's turn. Anya sees what's happening, does not care for it, sees Robert is in mortal peril, is going to go ahead and hunt prey this one, and then here we go. First attack off. And that'll hit for 8 points of damage. And actually, okay, cool. Resistance is working, so we're good. So you see this arrow hits it, and it's like blinking in and out of existence. And this arrow only seems to partially hurt it. And then Anya takes a second attack, -4, 18. That'll hit again. None of that damage seems to go through as this arrow almost just glances off of it. And then she gets her final attack off. 2 on the die, not going to happen. That is Anya's turn. Ticket, you're up.
Do I have to enter for that?
Yeah, I approve it.
All right.
I will say, as you get right here, though, this thing is going to take a chomp at you.
All right, I'm going to do reflexive dodge.
Sure. So you're going to get a +2 to this AC. Oh, God damn it. I've got myself targeted. I've got Ticket targeted. I've got fucking everybody targeted. Jesus Christ. I'm targeting as Ticket. That was my problem. What's going on here? There we go. Now Ticket has the wolf targeted. And there we go. And I need to get Ticket targeted. There we go. Okay. So, what the fuck? And Ticket. There we go. Okay. So this thing gets a chomp at Ticket. Fortunately, I think that's still going to hit you. And slams into you for 16 points of damage, but you were able to continue your movement. So where were you trying to get Ticket here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So 2 actions is what, because that was 35 feet of movement. So it took you 2 actions to get there.
Yep. And I do get the +2, I'm assuming. Or is he prone and doesn't count then?
He's prone, as well as I don't think technically, because like you can lunge, but it's not like an active thing. So yeah, no,
If I was 5,
you would not have flanking from that. Yeah,
All right.
if I was 5, you could do it.
yeah.
Hey, wait. Well,
Well,
I was supposed to say
yeah,
you
would
could
do it even with a
you could have
+2.
said, "Hey, I've done a scout's charge."
I don't have Scout's Charge.
Oh, what did you pick
Yeah,
for your
I mean,
navigation?
even with
Oh.
that's still a miss, Aroni, a 16. So Robert, you're up though. You
Okay.
are prone. What do you want to do?
Well, thankfully he took that attack. I'm gonna stand.
Sure.
Ride. Let me see.
Okay.
And I'm
You took it.
sorry, ticket. I'm gonna end. Does that heal me? I think it does.
Yep, that heals you.
Thanks for taking that attack of opportunity for me. Now, bye, bitch.
Yeah, out of here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'll be back.
I don't fucking help criminals.
Sorry, let me. That's
criminal.
fine.
You broke the law.
Yeah.
Trendon, you are up with your Horizon Thunder Spear. Let her rip.
All right, he is going to cast the full power of it. So it does 3d6 damage if it hits him.
Sure. Spell attack roll. That'll hit.
Sweet.
Wow.
And not that much damage.
And I do none of that actually seems to go through.
Wow.
Wow.
And
As
then
this spear hits it, and it just like takes it off.
Jesus. Okay. And then it explodes. There's a ball of lightning that explodes, dealing
Ah,
2d6
piss.
electricity
take it.
damage to all other creatures in a 10-foot emanation around the target. It's a basic reflex save.
All right, Ticket, roll me a reflex.
Yeah. That's why I
Sorry,
ran.
ticket.
I'm sorry. That's why I ran. I'm already really wounded.
I thought they were my friends.
You put your trust in the wrong person. Does that? I don't think that succeeds. Does it, Trendon? What is your spell DC? 20.
Yeah, it's 20.
Well,
20. Yeah, so that is just a failure. So go ahead and roll 2d6 against Ticket, and I'll apply the damage.
Okay. Uh,
You just roll the d6. Don't worry about targeting him or
okay.
anything. Not bad. 5 points of damage. Ticket.
Alright, Ticket.
You get shocked.
the tip of his tail catches on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that's it. So then that would be my
Alright.
turn.
Wonderful. Did you hit that button for me? Okay. Yeah, man. Sorry, Ticket. They all left you high and dry. This thing takes a chomp at you.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
What if you could not do that, though? Bye.
It takes Ticket, worries him around in its jaw, throws him to the side, and then you see it turn and. Okay, hold on here. It looks in the direction of Robert and Trendon. And yeah, okay. you you hear and it floats 5 feet into the air.
What the fuck?
And I have this cool thing that I learned I could do recently where I can add some height to it. So it is now 5 feet in the air. And that is its turn. Anya, actually, going to move Ticket in initiative order here. So Ticket is going to be.
No, I can still fight.
Yeah, I'm still in it, boss.
Still
Anya
fight.
is just gonna fucking. I mean, she's already got this thing hunt prey. Why wouldn't she? She's gonna take 4 shots at it. That's what Flurry does for her.
Woo.
There we go. 1 hit, no damage. Second attack, another hit, a little bit of damage. Third attack, no hit, and fourth attack, no hit. And it's Anya's turn. Robert, it is your turn.
Defensively then. I really don't know what to do. How about what I get him away from Trindon that way.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Sure, you stride 25 feet.
Oh man, 8 points to do.
Yeah, this is not looking good.
Yeah. I'm going to raise my shield and
Sure. Roll me a intimidation check. I have its will DC right here. Yeah, unfortunately, does not do it.
use that lay on hands. All right. Let me end my turn there.
All right. Thank you kindly, Trin, and you're up.
All right. Brendan is gonna cast magic missile, and he's gonna use all three actions to shoot 3 darts at it.
Oh, okay. Go for it. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. These missiles all hit it. All of this damage seems to go through. It's the first damage you've done to it that has.
There we go. Okay. It's gonna eat me now, though, probably.
Take it. I need you to roll me a recovery check. This will be a
whoops.
D20 flat.
I already
No,
skipped.
no, you're fine. No, you're fine. Just roll me a D20 flat. You're looking for an 11. Nice. So Ticket is stable. Ticket is no longer dying. So that's great. So yeah, it's this guy's turn. Let me go ahead and take a look at what I want to do here. So yeah, this thing is going to you see it fucking levitates over. You know, actually, I'm sorry. No, it's not. This thing is not going to go for the. I'm going to roll here real quick, actually. So it's not stupid. I will say that for it. It is not stupid, and it is seeing Robert take some hits and keep on hitting. Ooh, I just rolled a 20 on my intelligence check. It goes for fucking Brendan.
Oh gosh.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 2 actions for it to get over up on Trendon. And it is going to, I'm sorry, it's only 1 action. 1 action for Trendon. Here we go. Swim, Sam, Swum. Fucking Chompy Chomp. 11 on the die. Not a crit, so that's good. 14 points of damage to Trendon. Trendon, it knocks you. I didn't know it's not going to do that, actually. It's just going to try to attack you again. Yeah, sure. You sure about
Jesus.
that? You sure about that?
Yeah.
I could just knock you prone if you want instead. Trendon fucking goes down as well. Okay, 22.5. I'm getting Trendon in the initiative order. That is this critter's turn. It is back to Anya. Anya sees what the fuck is happening. Doesn't care for it. It's just gonna keep lobbying fucking shots at this thing. Fucking miss.
Damn it.
Minus. She's not. I mean, she's a level 3 character. She is a level behind you guys. But still. So those are 2 attacks. I'm sorry, -8 for these next 2 attacks. Get it with 20. 19, that'll do it. Yep. All right. Big damage. There you go. Some of that damage goes through. And then she gets 1 more shot off. Not going to happen with a 3. That is Anya's turn. Robert, it is your turn. This thing is now downed. Trindon and Ticket. You don't know that Ticket's stable, but you know you see Ticket on the ground. You see Trindon is bleeding from this wolf that just tore into him. What do you want to do? And it is floating 5 feet in the air.
Can I hit it if I get next to it?
If you get up in its business, you can, yeah. Yeah, but because basically you have to use lunge, so you have to get within it. You know, you have to get within 5 feet and then lunge.
Wow. No. No. The way to win. So I'm going to use 2 actions to rush over to Ticket.
Sure. So you get up and take its business.
And I guess I'm going to interact to sheathe my sword, and that'll be my turn. I'm gonna
Yeah, you can free action drop your sword if you want.
no.
Okay, just wanted to give the option. Ticket, you are stable, so nothing really happens on your turn. Trindin, roll me a recovery check. Just a flat d20. You're looking for an 11 or better.
Okay.
Nice. Trindin is stable as well. All right. All right. Time to decide what this creature is going to do. It sees Robert over by Ticket. Sees Anya. It also has Trendon right there. Oh boy. I'm going to go ahead. This is actually going to be a will save. I'm just going to roll this. All right. Angels of Better Nature. It goes for Robert. 5, 10,
Raise my shield
50,
reaction.
20. Well, yeah, sure. Okay. It takes a chomp. Oh, I got 2 people targeted too. So I miss. Well, I hit Trendon, but Trendon's not quite attacking, so that's fine. And it just keeps laying out on Trendon. You fuck Trendon. Second attack misses. All right, that is its turn. Luckily for you guys. Anya's turn. Anya sees what's going on. She's actually going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 2 actions, pulls out a potion, forces it down Trendon's throat. This is a regular ass, whatever the most basic healing potion is, 1d8. Maximum
Nice.
healing for Trendione
Fuck
here.
yeah.
So Trendon is going to get 8 points of healing, and that is Anya's turn, though. Back to you, Mr. Robert Reed. What do you want to do?
I'm going to raise
Got
my
your swords?
shield.
Dude.
Raise my shield, 1 action. I'm going to pick up Ticket, 1 action.
This thing will get a chomp on you on that. I have to
Yep.
imagine picking up a creature as an interact
Yep,
action.
I agree with that.
Yeah. It's not explicitly laid out in the rules, but all right, miss, we're good. So go for it. So you pick up, and there are, I believe it's half movement. When you are carrying a comrade, I believe it is half movement.
Okay.
So I will say you can have Ticket, and you are going to be moving at half speed.
Half of 25, that'd be like.
It rounds down, so it'd be 10 feet.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna move there then. I'll be my third.
Sure. And Ticket's going like here with you, or I'll put him in front of you. Why not?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. If you'll hit that button for me.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. Ticket still unconscious. Trindon, you are back conscious. You are prone. Anything you were holding is on the ground next to you, probably just your staff or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But you are prone and awake, and Anya's standing over, and he's like, "Kill it! Kill it!"
Okay. So
You're the only one who's done any real damage to this thing.
right. Shit. Are we running? Like, does it
Yeah.
seem like?
Can't
Okay.
win. We cannot win.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna survive. So he's gonna grab his staff and stand up, and then he's gonna
Sure.
cast.
So 2 actions.
Is that 2 actions to do?
It'd be to pick up the staff and then stand up. Would be 2 actions. Yeah.
Okay, he's just gonna stand up then.
Okay.
Hang on one sec. Any
Yeah,
creature
you're fine.
moving through the illusion treats this. Trendon is going to use his focus spell, Warp Terrain. He can do it in a range of 60 feet, so he's going to do it around the large black wolf.
I will just keep you in mind. It is hovering 5 feet off the ground.
True.
Or levitating, I'll not even say.
A 5-foot burst or more. So can I make it 5 feet high to where it would be hitting him? To like
So let me take a look at the spell. Give me just a moment here.
It's called Warp Terrain. It's the
This is the warp terrain. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at warp terrain. So 5-foot burst or more. You create an illusionary hazards that covers all surfaces in the area. Typically the ground. I'm gonna go with it's all surfaces in the area. Typically the ground. I'm gonna go with the ground in this case.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so I won't do that then. Trendon is gonna cast invisibility on himself.
Yeah,
then.
it's literally heightened at 4th level. You can make the illusion appear in the air rather than on the surface.
Oh
So,
yeah, I see that now.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, he'll just cast invisibility on himself and go invisible then.
See ya. Okay.
Peace.
He is terrified, like he almost died.
Yeah,
He's
no, you
gone.
did. Yeah, so no problem. I'll hit that button
First
for
time,
you.
huh?
Thank you.
Yeah, first time. Huh?
Yeah, first time.
That is probably my least favorite Coen Brothers movie. But yeah, so this thing sees, looks at all of you, looks around, and in a low, guttural voice, and this time in the common tongue, in Taldan, says, "You are not worthy to be my meal. I will finish you off slowly." And then you see it mutters some other words to itself, and all of a sudden it's like kind of a beam, I guess. Not really a beam isn't the right word, but this like black neonish light kind of swims over the top of it, and it is gone.
Wow.
Damn.
And yeah, you guys are alone in the woods with Anya, with Robert pretty fucked up, Ticket nearly dead, Trinan nearly dead. And let's go ahead and take a quick fiver, and then we'll see what you guys do about this.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, I will be back.
That was
Oh, man.
insane.
Alrighty. Whew. Rough. Excuse me. Oh, cool. Spotted a reaction used button on the action stat. Also, so many good things. I did not notice before. Oops. Don't know what I could have done better.
Yeah, that was tough.
I could have done. Probably try to knock it down more. I don't know. I don't know. It's this fight where I'm like, I'm not having it.
That thing had such resistance too. It was crazy. We couldn't do any damage to it.
Yeah. Anya was blinking him.
Yeah.
Like she did. Like you both did a lot. It's just, or you like hit him a lot. It's just.
Yeah, my Thunder Sphere did nothing.
I just think it was a much higher level than us.
Yeah,
And
that's
it had
Probably.
phasing.
that was another thing. Is like I wanted to get into range and try and do a combat assessment, but he was just always knocking me down, and I was always I was out of 5 feet. Combat
Well,
assessment is
speaking of combat assessments, I'm back, and this has ended So we're gonna go. I'm gonna keep it in initiative order here for the time being. It is Anya's turn. She has no other potions, but she's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. It's 3 movements. That's Anya's turn. So she is moving over, apparently getting ready to try to help Ticket. Robert, it is your turn. What are you doing?
I'm going to put Ticket down.
Sure.
I'm going to walk over, grab his dagger that I'm sure he dropped.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, take him down. He dropped everything.
And I'm gonna gather up his things, turn around, back to them.
Sure.
So I'm gonna confiscate these as evidence.
You son of a bitch. Ticket, it is your turn. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I mean, you stabilize, so I'm not too worried about it. I kind of want to know what you guys are going to try to do, if anything, to give Ticket some life back, because Ticket will come back to consciousness here in a minute or so of that was a long combat. But it's not going to happen right away, and that's just going to be like with 1 HP. So I don't know if there's anything you guys can do. So Trenton, it is going to be your turn.
Brendan has a healing potion, but he's still invisible, so you're gonna see a floating healing potion, kind of like walking over to him.
Ooh, spooky, scary. Yeah, so Trenton, you'd be able to get over and have it drawn, but that would probably be the extent of. Well, what type of healing potion is it?
It's a minor healing potion.
So it's just regular, just a D8.
Yeah, it's a 1 action interact.
Should have had a D8. So yeah, go ahead and roll me a D8 here. We'll see what.
That's a fucking deep cut. What the fuck? I used to drink those things all the time too.
I love V8. All right, so Ticket is going to recover with 5 HP. So that is going to put Ticket at 37. Okay, so so I'm going to take you guys out of initiative order now. You guys are going to be alone in these woods. Ticket, you're going to be coming back to. Imagine Robert is going to have brought you your shit. But yeah, so I mean, what's like Anya is like on a fucking swivel looking around, both still at the ready, just looking around.
I'm
petrified.
Yeah, I'm like back to back with Anya, and I'm both like saying what the fuck was that?
Holy shit! There's demon dog, ghost dog things now.
No, that was no regular wolf.
Trendon,
Dude, we almost fucking died.
Trendon, come closer. Listen to me.
What is it, Ticket?
He's gonna reach up and like grab Trendon's robe. It's not a werewolf.
Dude, I know. It's a fucking ghost demon dog thing.
It's not a ghost either. It's not a werewolf or a ghost. Somebody help me stand up.
Trendon will, lower his hand and help Ticket up.
Okay.
I'll hand Ticket his stuff,
Oh, thank you. Anya, can we look at the corpses of these other wolves and figure out if there's something strange about them, I guess?
Sure. And she's like, again, though, like still like head on a swivel, bow at the ready, just kind of goes forward, kicks them a little, kicks tires, light fires. And it's just these are just wolves. They're just big ass wolves. Like, I'm not going to have her, she recognizes these are dire wolves, is what these 2 dead ones are. They're dire wolves. They are, a naturally occurring beast, as it were. Like, they don't seem to be of any sort of, weird nature or magical or anything like that. But again, though, their tactics and their behavior definitely were. And then, I don't think, Trendon was awake, but Ticket wasn't awake. But this black one spoke to you all multiple times, and fucking the black speech of Mordor, and then fucking blinked out of existence, along with kind of phasing in and out. And actually, go ahead and give me a Trendon. Give me a Arcana check real quick.
Okay. Just out in the open.
Open's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, Trendon, it's thing that it was using to kind of blink in and out of, here and there. is literally the spell blink. It was
Oh,
using the blink spell, which is, it's a cool spell, but you blink quickly between the material plane and the ethereal plane. You gain resistance 5 to all damage except for force. There's also other caveats to it. You can sustain it to vanish and reappear within 10 feet in random direction determined by the GM. Did not seem to be doing that. It just seemed to be doing the blink effect itself, which was, again, giving it resistance 5 to everything but force, which was, would account for the resistance it seemed to be getting from Anya's bow along with Robert's attack, things of that nature.
Okay.
But why the fuck would a wolf know spells?
Yeah,
So
that's really
that's
weird.
up to you to figure out. I'll let you know if any of you want to try to recall knowledge on this type of creature. You can argue to me about why a specific lore would work. I will say first off the bat, warfare won't do
Like,
shit here.
No!
Or you can roll me a religion check.
Is there any type of Aslanti lore that would maybe?
No, not in this
Okay.
case.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, no, it's fair. Ask. That's why I said ask. You present me your argument. I'm just gonna shut down lore warfare right out the gate.
You know me too well. I will ask
Yeah.
Anya if she knows anything.
Yeah, and she'll. Oh, well, I don't know. Honestly, let's take a look. Anya, identified as human. She's got forest lore. Let's go ahead and have her try to roll that.
Ooh.
Okay, good roll for Anya. Anybody else want to try to attempt it? Either a religion or another type of relevant lore? I don't think any of you honestly have one, to be
I
fair.
don't
was
have
gonna
it. Yeah,
say.
I don't have it.
I don't know what else
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
Underworld.
So, yeah, well, it's the wrong type of underworld. But Anya seems to kind of take a moment. She investigates the other dead wolves. She kind of goes to where, because this thing did spill blood. Like you heard it for sure. Like especially Trindon's force magic missile did some damage to it, and she kind of goes and investigates the blood that it left behind, and comes back. I think this was a creature I only know very little about, but it's can disguise itself as a wolf, as a man, as a goblin, known as a bar guest.
Oh, that's awesome. Argus.
And she didn't roll great, so she doesn't have a ton of knowledge about it. But that's it's just they are creatures normally solitary, at least amongst their own kind, but they can in fact influence other lesser creatures, which would perhaps explain these wolves' behavior. But if I know anything about a barghest, it's that the more they feed, the more powerful they become. And that seemed to make sense with its parting words towards us.
Oh, and that
I think-
explains why it didn't want to eat me, I guess.
I think Ticket. I think we were all lucky that it decided to depart rather than continue its assault. I don't know how much I could have taken from it.
Yeah, no
And-
kidding.
Well,
We were almost lunch.
luck's definitely not on my side right now, but I'll take what I can get, I guess. Well, let's get the fuck out of here. How about that? Let's go back to the town.
I think that's a good idea. I think we should return to Talmador's bounty post haste.
I pick up the non-burned wolf, fling it over my shoulder.
They are a large
Oh.
creature. This thing is huge. It's like 400 pounds.
Oh, well.
Damn.
I was supposed to say, wait a minute, don't I have that strength? Okay, no. So no. Okay.
But what a hell of a run that would
Robert,
make,
what
though.
the fuck are you doing? Anya says you can't carry that. It's so big. You want like a paw or?
You know what? I actually Never mind. Yeah.
No,
let's get
you
the
can
fuck
take
out
a
of here.
piece of it. That's fine. Like you just can't carry the whole ass thing.
No. I was thinking of taking a trophy, but no. I'm cool.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, so Anya leads it back. Takes about, about half as much time. It took about 3 hours to get out here. You guys aren't necessarily trying to follow tracks and stealth in as you were before. So, it takes about an hour and a half to head back towards town. And it is, but still though, I mean, that was, you guys set out about 10-ish. So that was about, 1. So you're getting back into town about 2:30, 3 o'clock. Early afternoon. It is, it's a hot day. I will say that. This is the middle of summer. This is June, essentially, on a island. So it is humid and it is hot. It's probably around, to give you an idea, it's probably around like 95, 98 degrees, which with a 85% humidity. So it feels like you're breathing through a sponge. So it's not ideal, but you do make it back into town. And Anya kind of shakes her head. Just this is going to be a problem. This is something that needs to be dealt with. I'm going to consult with a number of folk in town and see if perhaps they can give us more insight into how to defeat this creature. Its resistances were beyond what we have right now. I'd take it, Trindon. I hope you all recover well. Robert, you as well. And yes, I'll see what I can do on my end. Perhaps some traps, perhaps some snares. I will seek you all out in the future.
Yeah, let's
Thank you for
research.
saving my life.
Yes. No.
That's 2 times now.
Yes. Thank you for accompanying me. I fear if I would have traversed on my own, I wouldn't be returning. So thank you all very much. And in fact, here, and she gives you all these no mechanical benefit or anything like that. And so she is a Shoanti, which for your characters who may have a kind of insight into the world itself, Shoanti are kind of like the Native American indigenous tribes kind of analog for in the Pathfinder world. So she gives you all like a small token. She gives Robert she kind of keeps a couple on her bow itself is what it seemed to be. And there's Robert, she gives you a small feather. Trindon, she gives you what appears to be some like a regular wolf's talon, like claw. And for Ticket, she kind of, who seemed to have, spent the most time with Anya, forged the most friendship. You gave her the mirror. It's a real gift to the Magi situation. She doesn't have any hair, so it's kind of give me a mirror, your hair. But she gives Ticket. She gives you a larger talon. It's about 6 inches long, and this is from one of my first hunts. And Ticket, friend, I wish you to have this, and I wish the burdens that are currently sitting upon you pass you soon.
I'll come talk about it with you later. It's a lot to unpack, so I could probably use the venting if you're available.
I should be, but you all be well, be safe, travel easy. She does a little kind of she does it's kind of like a parting. I don't think any of you besides maybe Ticket's seen this once before, but she does she taps the center of her throat 3 times with 2 fingers with her pointer and her or her pointer finger and her middle finger, and maybe find peaceful travels. And she then kind of heads into town and leaves the 3 of you wounded as you are. I mean, you guys are fucked up.
Yeah.
Looking at your guys' shit. Trindon's fucking on death's door. So is Ticket. Robert's not looking much better. Nothing's going super well. So just to give you kind of a recap here, you were told you set out this day. You got a dressing down by Ramona. You saw these ships on the horizon. You were kind of told in passing, this is a Chilaxian gold armada, essentially. And actually, I meant to have you guys do this earlier. Everybody who can, which means you're trained or better, roll me a society check real quick. This is going to be kind of retroactive. Yeah, please, Ticket, please.
Bummer.
My man, my society buddy.
Yeah,
Look
there
at
you
that.
go. Yeah.
So, Ticket, you have heard of this. There is actually, so on the continent of Arcadia, which is the nearest continent to the west, and actually, Trindon, you would have heard of this as well.
Okay.
On the nearest continent to the west, to the Atlantic Isles, where you guys are currently living. There are a number of inner sea colonies. There are three, in fact. There is an Andorian colony, there's a Chilaxian colony, and there is one that is kind of a combination of the two, which is a remnant of the days when Cheliax, Andorian was under Chilaxian heel. But the Chilaxian colony goes by the name of Anchor's End, and is in fact it produces a lot of gold. So this all kind of checks out. This Chilaxian convoy kind of makes sense. I will say though, once you guys get back into town, it's been a good 5-6 hours. These ships don't appear any closer. They don't appear any farther though either. They seem to be anchored, maybe 2 miles off the coast.
Well, that's odd.
That's a little strange.
They're definitely coming from over here. That's all I got to say.
True.
I'm going inside.
Maybe that's where your bounty's from.
I'm still, like credulous.
Yeah, don't worry. Me neither, buddy. Me neither.
I truly believe Robert and Robert both have no idea at all.
Yeah, literally, no, like out of character.
I love it.
No idea.
Absolutely no clue.
I'm gonna go see our local priest of Forest. I'm gonna get myself a little touch up, a little healing. How about you guys want to come with me?
Yeah, I can barely walk. So
there
I'm
is
probably-
a sum total, including Henris, of 5 clerics in town now. You guys are kind of your cup runneth over with clerics. Like, you guys can get healed. That's fine. Like there is no problem. There's a cleric of Pharasma, a cleric of Sarenrae, cleric of whatever the fuck Henris is about, a cleric of Erastil, and a cleric of Abadar. So you guys
Henris
can
the
get,
cleric of money?
Cleric is also Henris is also a cleric of Abadar and Erastil. And there is also a separate cleric of Erastil and a separate cleric of Abadar.
Nice.
But you guys can get healed up, not an issue. Bam, 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 bam. A whole bunch of channels aren't called channels anymore. Just a whole bunch of just a whole bunch of heals from healing fonts, 3 action heals. Boop, 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 boop. You guys can get healed up nearly to full. No issues there. But so I mean, I guess I should ask then: is Ticket going along? Is Ticket going to go healed up as well, or is Ticket just retiring to the house for the day, or what's the idea? Because I heard Robert and Trendon were going to go do that, but what is Ticket doing?
Yeah, Ticket will go with him and get healed up.
Okay, sure. So you guys get healed up. Takes maybe another hour. It's around 4:30 at this point. So still, it's summer though. Sun's not setting for another 3 hours or so. Especially here where there isn't really any, there are mountains on the island itself, which, you've kind of started to gather this island was a mountain. That's why it's still standing. But you get healed up. It's later in the afternoon. What do the 3 of you do at that point?
Brendan, how about you?
I guess Trendon is gonna, try and change some of his spells because he needs to.
May I offer a suggestion?
Sure.
Where the fuck is Gary?
Yeah. Well, let's find Gary too.
Yeah, where the fuck is Gary?
Yeah, because he has kind of been missing.
Yeah, let's go ask around. Where is Gary?
So yeah, I guess that's what Trendon will do. He'll try and find Gary and see, because he almost died, so he wants to share that with Gary.
Master Trendon, I do not comprehend death. Only pain.
It was very painful.
So Ticket and Robert, are you guys tagging along, or are you guys doing your own?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Gary's my best friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gary's awesome.
I love Gary. Yeah, so you guys spend some time asking around. And this is, amongst some of the other colonists. Like at this point, Lyra Heatherly, she's come back in from her whatever the hell she was doing. You guys run into her. That was who you ran into on the beach, Robert. She's and maybe make some small talk, ask if she's in Gary, and she says no. She's been out in the bay all day measuring depths for a new deep water port, essentially, so they can start sending regular ships in. So basically, that's what she's been doing. She's been measuring the bay to see if they can start sending ships with a lesser of a draft, like a lesser draft in. Um, you run into a couple other folks around town, and nobody seems to have any knowledge of Gary. Nobody has seen him anytime recently. You do at one point, the three of you kind of going around. I imagine it takes about 45 minutes, an hour. You do see the big coffin hunters, the three of them themselves, Eldred Jonas, Roy DePop, and Clay Reynolds, are kind of making small talk with your sort of buddy, Ticket. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm pulling up my notes here because I'm
The Horseman?
and that feels good. The Horseman, yeah.
Got it.
God damn it. What the hell is it?
Hartleby.
Thank you.
Hartleby,
Parkour
something like
Carolby.
that's the one.
Parkour Carolby. Yeah, so they're kind of chatting him up and they're all like laughing raucously together. But they seem to not be looking at you, whether intentionally or not. Maybe they're holding up their end of Ramona's bargain. You don't know exactly what Ramona's conversation with them was, but yeah. And as the day kind of progresses, at one point you do actually, and I think Trendon, you probably see him first, just because he's your boy. You see Gary. Gary is walking in from the tree line, covered in like branches and vines and stuff in like a way that's not like, he didn't like put it there as camouflage. He is like, it's disheveled as a robot can look.
Uh-oh.
And he seems to be kind of just like walking a little more jerkily than normal. Like his steps are just a little more stuttery. He's not like obviously, like incapacitated or hurt or anything like that, as much as an automaton can be.
Yeah.
But I mean, you would recognize this as far as, being the guy who spends a lot of time with Gary. It's kind of, and he like puts up a hand in greeting.
Trendon will kind of run over to Gary and he'll be like, Gary, what happened to you? Like, something happened?
Brendan, Master, no. Gary was simply on a fact-finding expedition. You had mentioned before about speaking with the worshippers of Akavna. Gary was seeing if they still lived on the island.
And?
Yes, they do.
You found them?
Well, correction. Gary found their worship site. No organic members remained.
How far away is this place?
Yeah. It was at least 4, 5, 6, 7 wheels. I'm sorry, interruption. You used the designation of miles. It was some 6, 7 miles away. It is near the site of the tower where you found me, Master Trendon.
Holy shit, Gary. Okay, from now on, you're not allowed to go out that far by yourself. You could have gotten hurt or got lost or something.
Or,
Master Trendon.
picking off Gary, like branches and whatnot.
Yeah. There's like a fucking like squirrels made his like nest in his like coal cavity. Yeah. Master Trendon, apologies. Gary took this. And shameful response. And Gary holds up the fucking Islandi sword.
Oh my. Gary, what the fuck? What are you gonna do with that?
I was using it to traverse the jungle.
Did you have to use it?
Gary wishes not to speak about the monkey goblins that he came across.
Fair enough.
They
I
have
won't
been
ask.
dispatched. Robert, you just like a small pinky finger embedded by Gary's like neck servo.
Oh.
Oh my
like
god.
throw it away.
All right, Gary, give me the sword.
Master Trindon, I don't know if it's a fault in my programming, but when using the sword and standing near a body of water, I felt uh, struggling for comparison, a voice of the former masters speaking to me.
You mean like an Aslanti voice?
Yes,
What was it saying?
nothing destructive or harmful, just talking, just background conversation. I didn't understand the words, but I understood the dialect.
Okay. Was it like what dialect was it?
Islanti.
Oh, okay.
Do you wish me to break down the 47 distinct dialects of the Atlantic region?
While you guys do that,
Hello, Ticket.
hi Gary, it's nice to see you.
It's
I
his
was afraid
attitude.
somebody stole you.
No,
Can you believe
they
this
could
guy?
not.
Well,
I would
welcome
never
back.
let them. I would
Good, that's
destruct
awesome.
myself before then.
No, don't do that. Don't worry
You
about
wish
that.
me to do that. Master Ticket, destructing 10, 9,
Wait.
8.
Get closer to Carolby first, and then do that.
You understand? Starts running. No, but
While that's happening,
Gary initiating jihad mode.
Jesus,
Oh no.
Ticket is gonna go see if he can help Anya like set up traps and whatnot.
Here gives you the hang 10. And, yeah.
Ticket gives him the horns and just keeps on going.
Hell yeah. But yes, Master Trindon, Master Robert, Master Trindon, I am sorry. I did not wish to take the sword, but you requested further information. I was worried. I had been accosted the evening beforehand by the folks that Robert had been speaking to, Mr. Reynolds. It's like a pre-recorded voice.
It's got like an AI like parser.
Yeah.
Reynolds.
Reynolds and the pop. They were unkindly gentlemen, but Ramona, she was marked as a trusted individual. She asked me to speak to her to what I knew, but I did not implicate anything beyond what had actually happened. But regardless, Master Trindon, I do apologize. Here, and it's like, and he's like holding out the sword. It's like in like a scabbard, a sheath.
Okay. He'll grab the sword back, and it's like, it's okay. Just
Yeah,
don't
roll me
do
a
it
will
again,
save.
Gary. Sorry, what did you say?
Roll me a will save as you grab the sword.
Oh,
Oh. You didn't have to do that. That's interesting.
You didn't. So Trindon, as you grab it back from Gary, there's just like it's you guys ever like bought those like the like shock pens, It's like you like click it and it's like and it just buzzes
Yeah.
you a little.
yep.
It's like that, but 10 times worse. And Trindon, you feel your hand kind of like you're involuntarily your fingers kind of curl around the hilt of it. This like this leather hilt on the blade. And just and and this is all just in Trindon's mind, keep in mind, but there's like a vision, almost a top-down vision of what appears to be a valley with a river running through it. And there's two what look like cities, and I mean cities, not towns, on either side of this valley with this river running through it. And you kind of, oops, sorry, give me 1 second here.
Sure.
There we go. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to pull up my notes. Okay. Yeah. So you see this again. It's all in Trennan's head, but you see this valley with a river running between it, two cities on either side, And as, like, imagine it's a camera kind of pulls in, and you see these buildings made of impossible glass and what looks like kind of coral or ivory. It's really hard to tell kind of construction. It's all very alien to Trenton, who's is, seeing this firsthand. This is like a POV view.
Okay.
Into this like busy market square, and you see humans, you see elves, you see dwarves, gnomes, halflings, what have you, along with maybe another half dozen of kind of more indescribable races, just kind of milling about. This is obviously a busy market square, but
Sure.
it seems to kind of pan in on a man wearing a kind of dark maroon duster who's stepping through this crowd. He's older, he's maybe around 70 years of age, but kind of looks spry for it. And as he walks deeper into this town square, you see he stops at a stall. There's like a sign above the stall. It's in ancient Aslanti, but Trenton can read it. It says, fish stews and other sundries. And there's a man who's kind of turned away from this 70 sexagenarian man that you're seeing in this camera. He turns around, he's wiping his hands on an apron. Oh, what can I do for you? And the man in the burgundy cloak, fish stew, please. And he's like, all right, best you ever had. And he goes and he fills up a bowl, this little wooden bowl, and he brings it forward and he hands it forward. And as the man in the burgundy cloak like pulls it to the side to pull out his coin purse, you can see on his like above his right breast is like a small badge in the shape of like a shield.
Okay.
And on it is a what appears to be a stone tower with like an eye at the top. It's kind of like in the back of a dollar bill. You got the pyramid with the eye in it, but this is like a stone turret with an eye on the top. And as the man with the bowl of fish stew turns around, he sees this and he like kind of slides the bowl forward. He's like, oh, no charge, don't worry about it. And the man in the burgundy cloak says, oh, thank you. And he slides what looks like 10, 20, 30 silver pieces across the table. Anything that it'd be a small fortune even to you all. And we watch him eat, and then we watch him traverse deeper into this city. And as he traverses deeper into the city, he seems to leave it behind, and he starts to wander into some like upper foothills. And as he gets deeper into these foothills, he comes to what appears to be a small gated area. And there are a couple men who would appear to be standing guard. They're wearing this kind of black armor with red trim, and they're holding spears, and these spears seem to have some sort of like shimmering field surrounding the heads of them. And as he approaches, he pulls back the cloak, shows them the same badge that the fish stew monger down below saw, and they give him a nod and like retract their spears and let him through. And as he enters this area, you can see there's a number of small outlying buildings, and they're all kind of the best way I can think to describe it for ourselves is they're all like kind of military bunker looking. They're all pretty low and squat with a number of windows on them. But standing in the center of this area is a tower. It's unremarkable except for the fact that Trenton would instantly recognize this as the Aslanti Tower that you guys explored, a couple months beforehand.
Ooh, okay.
And this guy walks forward. You see he enters this Aslanti Tower. Same thing. There's a couple guards flanking the entrance. He flashes the badge. They let him in. And you see as he enters, he walks through the same room that you guys explored before. There's these, you can't, they're there, but you can't see them in this, vision. These, illusionary walls off to his right and left, and he enters this kind of reception area where these lights kick on, but they were, in fact, on already. There's a desk there that wasn't there when you guys explored it. There's a woman sitting behind it, a red-hooded woman, human looking, and she stands up. And this is all, in common as far as it goes. It's Aslanti, but it's common. It's kind of, a mixture of the two. This is all vision in Trenton's head.
Sure.
But the woman stands up and says, "Oh, how may I assist you? I'm afraid I have no time for this. Please bring me Jacobin. I must discuss findings with him at once. And she says, I'm sorry, I don't know who. And she like pulls open the burgundy cloak again. She sees the badge and she immediately kind of pales and says, oh, right away, right away. And she speaks into what, what to, your characters would be totally foreign, but to what the rest of us, as human beings, recognize as an intercom. And Jacobin, you're needed immediately. The High Inquisitor is present. And we cut to kind of, we see a man, a small man walking down the stairs. He's maybe only like 5'5". He looks very similar to like Ian Holm in the first Alien movie. And he's, yes, I understand. The Arcanist needs, yes, High Inquisitor. Pleasant to see you again. Jacobin, enough. Take me upstairs. I wish to see the finding now. So, oh, fine, come with me. And we kind of, the vision kind of muddles and it cuts to again. We see these two individuals, this man in the burning cloak and Jacobin, the man he was looking to speak to, kind of from the front, but it's like a camera that seems to be looking over something else. And it appears to be like a tank. And actually, Trendon, you recognize this as the tank that was at the top of the Atlantis Tower. Not the big one, but the small one that was at the very top. But looking at it in this vision, there appears to be a humanoid form that is occupying it.
Ooh.
And there's a voice. It's the man in the burgundy cloak. Jacobin, have you, in fact, gained the information? No, nothing yet. We've, in fact, unfortunately just begun to. Enough. I don't want to hear any more about it. I want this moved off-site. He said, well, what do you mean off-site? This is the most secure facility. I mean off-site. I mean off-planet to the lunar colony, if possible. We need this removed post-haste. He said, I don't understand. And it's, this is the man in the burgundy cloak and the other man kind of talking. Come with me. And this is the man in the burgundy cloak grabs the other man by his arm, pulls him outside. We see them descending the stairs. And they go outside, and we see the man in the burgundy cloak pull out a spyglass, about 6. It's about like 6, 8 inches long. It's not particularly big, by especially your guys' standards, your character standards. But he points it up, looks up, hands it over to the man. Jacobin, look at this. Look, and we see it kind of focus in. And as we kind of focus in, the camera kind of takes it into the eyeglass, and there is. The eyeglass itself fills up, kind of looking around the empty blue sky. There's the moon, so, it's visible in the sky today, and then it centers in, and you can see in the spyglass itself about a fist-sized black spot in the sky. And looking at it, there appears to be some motion to it, and it appears to be getting closer, growing bigger. Jacobin, the smaller man, looks over at the man in the burgundy. Looks, what is this? What do we do? And the man in the burgundy cloak grabs him kind of by the shoulders. Anything we can. We must make sure that thing doesn't live through this, and that we do. And then they head into this tower, and then Trendon, you kind of come out of it. And this has all been a blink of an eye for the rest of you. Ticket's fucked off, but Robert, you saw this happen. Like Trendon grabbed the hilt of this blade, lasted for all of half a heartbeat, and then you're back, Trendon. Robert, you see him kind of like eyes roll in the back of his head and come back. But yeah,
Holy
what's
shit.
going on?
Brendan?
No. Gary, what happened to the sword?
And
Never had anything happen like that.
Stops. Directive 19, speak password.
Shit. I don't know the password, do I?
No, not to your knowledge.
Okay. Trendon will
You
just
guess
say,
if you want.
yeah, Trendon will just say, password is the master.
Master Trendon, that is not password. You have one more attempt at guessing inputting password.
Can I reset password?
What is your email address? Two-factor authentication.
Right.
Gary, not an option, Master Trindon. You have one more attempt to input password before detonation.
I put my hand on my sword.
Yeah, and I think this is all in Islanti,
Okay. Gary,
which Gary knows common now. Gary does know common, but this has all been in Islanti.
Gary, can't cancel or shut down. I don't want you to explode.
Password input shut down. Greetings, Gary. Greetings, Master. Greeting, Master Trindon, Master Robert. And this isn't common. Seems like Gary has no, like, this conversation just switched off and on for him.
Okay. Whew. I thought for a second
just
there you
happened?
were gonna blow up.
What's going on?
Um, I don't know honestly, but like I grabbed the sword from Gary, and it was the most real vision I've ever had. I'm pretty sure I was taken back in time, back to the Aslanti Empire,
Yeah,
and
I mean, Trindon, that's. I will say that's not even an assumption you need to make. Like you
yeah,
definitely like this was this place. Like this was once upon a time
oh,
this
okay,
area
like the
world
exact
before it
place we're
was.
standing in.
Yeah, I mean the tower was the tower that you guys
Okay,
explored.
I got you. Okay, so yeah, it was basically I was taken back in time to the place where we are now, or the tower that we were, but back in time when the Aslantes were there, and there was the Grand Inquisitor, and they knew about the asteroid. They knew it was coming, and I, I mean I don't know exactly, but there was some kind of creature in that tube that had the rune on it.
I put out my hand for the.
Here, see if it does it for you, and then I'll give you the sword.
Does not seem to.
Give it back to. Nothing.
And then I'll just go ahead and read this out again. So you should go back now.
You said it happened again.
Every time Trindon picks up the sword, it's like son of a bitch.
Yeah.
But no, it does not seem to do anything for you or Bear. Trindon, you pick it up and you get this hum from it, this kind of, but it doesn't seem to do you don't get the vision all over again. But I mean, it was crystal clear recollection. Like you can describe the entire thing to Robert, verbatim as I read out. Same thing, with Ticket and anybody else. But yeah, so you guys can all hear this thing, verbatim as I described. But yeah.
Yeah, I won't keep anything secret, so I'll tell you, Robert, everything that happened. And then Trendon's mind is just like kind of blown because he didn't know like this could happen. What is Gary doing?
Yeah, at this point, after you told him to kind of knock off the password thing, Gary's just kind of sitting there, almost still,
Okay.
and he's just kind of, I don't want to say like his head cocked is like inquisitively, but he's just kind of, Master Trindon, Master Robert, is everything okay? You look disturbed.
Gary, is there such a thing as like replaying memories through Aslanti objects?
Indexing, indexing. To this unit's knowledge, no, but this unit was relegated to dignitary and functionary abilities, and may have been something that the Aslanti casters knew more about than I would.
Do you know anywhere we could go to learn more about like that kind of thing?
Would you wish to follow me to the servants of Akavana? They may be able to enlighten you more.
Hang on 1 second. Robert, do you want to go on a 6 mile journey to go check this out?
Absolutely, but not today. We
Yeah,
have
you
a
would know it's going to take you. You would get there like well after. Like it's
Yeah,
going
it'd
to
be
be dark
dark.
in a couple hours. You would get there like at like midnight.
Okay, Gary, we're not going today. We'll probably go tomorrow.
we have a we have a party to attend tonight.
Oh yeah,
And,
the festival.
yeah, festival.
Yeah, we gotta
and,
do the festival.
Yes, you said you were going to get Gary glasses. That said 4717.
We'll still get you those. Don't worry, Gary.
Thank you. But this Master Trendon, Master Robert, where is Master Ticket and Master Henris? I have uh, struggles with things that I have recalled.
Ticket. I think he went to go help, or I'm not sure exactly where he went. Henris is helping. There's been a clap outbreak in the village, and he's helping with that. What kind of struggles
Oh,
are you having, Gary?
the old bastards. I feel as if they may be speaking to me. I do not wish to oblige their askings.
What are they saying, or what are they asking?
And Gary speaks in a language none of you understand. It sounds relatively similar to the large black wolf that you guys fought earlier in the day, but not quite the same.
Okay.
And yeah, and Gary kind of seems to slow down. And have, I have, and Gary kind of slumps over in almost like an off position.
Gary.
I put my
Uh,
hand on my sword, and and then I touch
yeah.
him. I touch him.
Yeah. Trendon will go up to Gary too and see if he can switch him back on.
Yeah, you have these the control panel is back the way you reprogrammed it before. You kind of swirl it around, stuff like that. He doesn't. He appears inert.
Fuck.
No.
Can I do detect the magic on Gary? Is there anything like
Yeah,
magical
for
going
sure.
on?
Yeah. So first of all, he's hella magical. He's a robot.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's
But
got ping.
he's registered hot the on the old Richter scale of magic. But anything new? Not necessarily. No, like he seems to be pinging the same old magic he was before. The only thing that seems of note is Gary has what appears to be a hanger on, a traveler. On his right ankle, there's a small, like about the size of a baseball, little kind of. I'm trying to think how to describe it. It's almost like a snail shell, and with its like tentacles kind of wrapped around Gary's ankle, appears to be on him.
Fuck it. Can Trendon try and remove it?
Sure.
Let's see. Would it be like crafting to remove
Be a
it or
thievery. Be a thievery
thievery?
check.
Okay. Do you want that in the tower?
Oh, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So this thing does not come off. You try, and it just like appears stuck to Gary. And as that's happening, the sun is kind of setting. So, later in the day, you guys have talked to Gary for a while.
Sure.
There's a pop that goes off behind you all of a firework, and the Stardust Festival has begun. It is the festival of the worshippers of Desna. And yeah, that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
Nice.
Hey. That
I mean,
I
not
really
nice
enjoyed
because
that.
Gary's dead, but
I believe in Gary.